曲がる道に揺れる影、濡れた歩道光ってる。遠い窓の明かりたち、静かな夜染めてゆく。滑るように進むたび、胸の奥が熱くなる。風の中に残る声、まだ消えない。曲線の余熱感じながら、夜の中をすり抜けて、遠い街へ向かう旅、心だけが加速する。曲線の余熱消えないで、この想い包み込んで、静かな夢抱きながら走り続けてゆく。流れる景色、揺れる窓、遠ざかる明かりたち、この胸に残る声、静かにまだ響いてる。振り返れば遠い日々、優しさだけ残ってる。この夜を越えるたび強くなるの。曲線の余熱続いてる。静かな夜の中で、遠い夢を抱きしめて、未来だけ見つめてる。曲線の余熱揺れながら、この道を照らしてる。夜明けまで走りながら、すべてを探してる。こちら深夜放送、海沿いの街からお届けします。潮風が微 助手席のぬくもりがまだどこかに残ってる白い波が光るたび遠い記憶揺れている振り返るその度に優しさがよみがえるこの道は続いてる未来へ向かって潮風しくなる夜の中静かな想い運んでる遠い夢を抱きながらこの街を越えてゆく潮風しくなる消えないで胸の奥を照らしてよ朝焼けが見えるまでこのまま走りたい波の音が響く頃新しい風吹き始めるこの想い抱きしめて明日へ進むの潮風しくなる揺れるたび未来の声が聞こえる遠い空を見上げれば新しい夢がある
Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, how's it going? What is up? Hello, hello, konnichiwa, ni hao, annyeong, bonjour, aloha, howdy, hi, moshi, moshi, ciao, assalamu alaikum, shalom, hola. Hello, howdy, hi. Hello, howdy, hi. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who do we have here today? I sound so excited. I'm like, who do we have today? Who is it? Who's first today? I think it was Kairu actually. Let me double check. Kairu's first with the Kairu Arrive. Then Front Toward Enemy is second with the Neko Arrive. Damn. Welcome Kairu. Welcome Front Toward Enemy. Kairu by 10 seconds. It was very close. I saw it. It was like extremely close. You sound like I feel inside. I see. Real. Your cat is wet today? Is this some sort of euphemism for something? What are you trying to say? Invite Small Bones. Yo, Kick Sensor, what up? I thought you liked. I would invite, but Small Bones said she was gonna say the N-word, so I can't have her on if she immediately says the N-word. Hypocrite, coward. I would if she would have to join my Discord and then jump into the VC, and I could bring her on. But like, I can't have her on if she's saying the N-word. Brain rots. Hello, Bleep Bloop. Hello, Taints. Balls. What up, Tanuith? Good to see you. The stream title is Water Wednesday. It is Water Wednesday, yeah. Interesting. Only Banda Man can say the N-word. It's true. What up, Banda Man? What up, Tailgater? Tailgater says, hello, how my beautiful streamer doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? How's Bella, Sophia, and Princess doing? Hopefully good. You. Yeah. Uh-oh, Sensor's getting mad. I saw the Sensor's typing. Uh-oh. Sensor, I thought you died in a blue something. In a blue blender. Yeah, what happened? Anyway. I don't really have a plan for today. What is today? What did I see on the schedule? Hold on. I'm not going to post it then. What? Okay, you can post it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. I won't look. You can post it. Just tell me when you're ready. I'll look. Today's schedule is supposed to be gaming? What the fuck? Gaming. You're planning on recording some trains today for me, but watch my blood sugar. Oh, wait. For you to watch, but your blood sugar kept dropping. I see. Okay. Well, that's okay. No worries. You know. No rush. It's okay. I guess I could play, like, I don't know. What do you call it? Like some demos or something? Maybe. I see Morph is streaming. I see Kairu is in chat. Kairu, did you stream today? I feel like you didn't stream today. I didn't see it. Yeah, no? Okay, that's what I thought. I figured you didn't. I don't know. It's okay. Morph is streaming. Morph's playing something with retro. I don't know what that means. But, you know, we did also kind of bother Morph yesterday. We don't have to do it again. It's fine. We don't have to bother Morph again. I don't know what he's playing, but something retro. The fuck is that? I don't recognize this. Does anyone recognize this game? Hold on, I'll show you. Wait, why is it so zoomed in? Bro, what? Hold on. Boop. Your father hopefully coming back home tomorrow? Yo, I forgot he was in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, hopefully he comes back soon. I'm hoping he gets, I'm hoping he's doing well. I hope the hospital can help him. We need a Neko microwave cooking stream. You want to have a stream where I'm just cooking stuff in a microwave? Bro, that's my everyday. It's everyday, bro, with that microwave flow. Good night, femboy. Are you going to sleep, kick sensor? Air fryer? I don't have an air fryer, though. I have a microwave for sure. Yeah. I was arguing with people on X. I know you can't believe it, but I was. Can you believe it? Prevent the innate. Wait, what? Please prevent the small bones from yapping tomorrow. Thanks. How do I prevent her, though? What do I do? How I do? Combat Instinct 2 on Newgrounds. Neko is what Morph's playing? Have you heard of this? I've never heard of it. Neko, guess what? Chicken butt. What? Microwave a raw, unshelled egg? I know what happens. They fucking explode. It's not cool. You can't do that. Exploding eggs are bad, okay? Believe it or not. Hold on. I just gotta fix these scenes here. Okay. Anyway. This is Kairu playing. Or not Kairu. This is fucking Morph playing. I read Kairu's name in chat. My bad. No air fryer, glorp shake. Yeah, I don't have. What should I have one? Are they good? Do you have one? How much do you use it? You've never played this, Bandaman? I see. Love you, Neko. That's what. Thank you, Tailgater. Appreciate it. Thank you. We got the raccoon, the space raccoon playing Combat Instinct. I see. I don't know what that is. Yo, what up, Diamond? Sardines in an air fryer are top notch. Bro, what? Sardines? Aren't those just tiny fish? I don't know. Why not just, if you can have fish, why not just have big fish? Tanyawit says level 1 Neko, level 6 to 7 Estrogen. What the fuck? 6, 7? No. We could play Lego Star Wars if you want. I've been kind of cooked today and probably won't do anything productive either way. Well, I don't know. We already had our collab yesterday, though. It's been a while. It's been a while since I had like a solo stream, I feel like. Monday. What did I do Monday? I don't even remember. I don't even remember what I did Monday. Monday was peak, right? Wait, no, I canceled. That's right. That's right. Air fryers are mid, but they are best way to reheat chicken cutlets. I see. Good to know. What about what about leftover pizza? I feel like they'd probably be good for leftover pizza too, right? Use it all the time. It's convenient. I see. Yo, Gator Fornicator in the kick chat. I'm not used to seeing you there. How you doing? Because big fish have mercury. Oh, that's true. That is true. Does Kairu know her lore in the Tim Cord? Kairu, if you had to guess, what is your lore? I didn't stream. It's true I didn't. I canceled. Yeah, I know. My bad. Now I know. I forgot. Okay, look. Monday was so tough for me that I just completely forgot that I didn't even stream. Lazy Monday. It was a lazy Monday. If you get real cheesy pizza, it could drip. You want drippy cheese, no? How's my blood pressure? I haven't really checked in a while. So potentially good, potentially bad. It's hard to say. Probably somewhere in the middle. Somewhere between good and bad. I'm assuming like moderately bad. The Tim Court. Okay, so like Harmful Opinions, aka Tim Morrison. He has a Discord server that I'm in. And if you don't watch Harmful Opinions, that's fine. Probably not your cup of tea, but either way, you know, they like making fun of me. They like to hate watch me a little bit. A magical realm. It is a magical realm, yeah. But yeah, you're just known for you're known for rambling about pharmaceuticals. That's what you're known for. They call you the Floyd who will just keep rambling about pharmaceuticals, and because I don't know, I'm looked down upon because I didn't interrupt you. That's what they say. Fun, yeah, it's very fun. I'm just checking on how you're doing, Neko. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you checking in on me. I haven't even checked in on myself, but as far as I know, it's probably the same. Where my blood pressure is like a tiny bit higher than it should be. Not necessarily in the green, but like not in the red. So it's like it's a bit higher than it should be, probably. Granted, I've had a couple shots today, so I'm feeling okay. Kick, you're laughing. You're laughing? What the fuck? I'm getting made fun of and you're laughing? How could you? We live in a society, okay? Anyway. Is there anything worth reacting to? Or do I just say fucking react to something? Let me check the... I don't think there's anything worth reacting to, so maybe not. I never finished Crying Sons. It's not Kick, it's Siffy? What do you mean it's not Kick, it's Siffy? What the... Siffy Sensor? It's not Kick Sensor, it's Siffy Sensor. Don't forget to pet your cat for me, Neko. Sorry about yesterday. That's okay. Wait, what happened yesterday? I'm like, that's okay. Then I'm like, wait a minute. What happened yesterday? But yeah, I already pet my cat, but I'll pet him again. Or pet her again. 3 lines. Yeah, Sippy knows. I don't know. Sippy knows the 3 lines. I don't know what the 3 lines are. I'm unaware of the 3 lines. Tanny would knows the 3 lines. Subscriptions. Bira. Whoa. I have too many subs, I think. Or too many people that I'm sub to. Let's rephrase that. We have, I see Celestium's put out a short. A couple shorts, actually. Fucking WPC? Wait, was WPC's sister white? Something seems wrong here. Wait, Censor, is WPC's sister white? Huh. I imagine no. Is he like in an adoptive, like, white family? Anyway. Huh? Cat, huh? Predator caught hiding in 14-year-old's closet for a week. Jesus. WPC is funny as fuck. He's pretty funny, yeah. He's got some funny stuff. Unfortunately, a glass tapper kind of ruined it a bit, but... Cop Slop. I do enjoy me some Cop Slop, it's true. Let's look at a couple of these shorts, and then we look at some Cop Slop, you think? Clueless devs destroyed after doubling down on decision to fire VTuber VA over insensitive joke. Whoa. That's only 10 minutes. Humiliated. Oh my god, Shoe and Head and Smugglana obliterated Hassan. Whoa. You can see because Hassan looks upset. See, that's totally real, not a AI picture. Chud the Builder shot a black guy and simultaneously shot himself. That's what I heard, yeah. I still wonder, like, okay, so for those who don't know, Chud the Builder is a live streamer, he's a, what do you call it? An IRL live streamer. I'm like, how do you call it when they're walking around in the flesh? What's the terminology for this? Live streamer doesn't do it. He's an IRL live streamer. So he goes, his little shtick is he goes around basically, in essence, antagonizing black people. I don't know if he does other, but he goes around black people saying the N-word, saying like, what, are you gonna chimp out? You know, he's clearly like encouraging something. Granted, it's just words, so like, I still think I still think that doesn't allow they shouldn't attack him. I think legally he should be fine. It's questionable, obviously. That's why people have different opinions on the matter. Either way, yeah, it's retarded to do that. You gotta have a little bit of a death wish to do that. So either way, so that's his shtick. He goes around IRL, kind of, sort of like antagonizing black people, in a way encouraging them to attack him in a sense. And then apparently in one occurrence, one of them did attack him. He had a firearm on him, and he fired, I guess. And I don't know. I am assuming maybe he hit himself, because you got to keep in mind, okay, his story was the black guy was wailing on him. And then he pulled out his pistol, shot the guy like 5 times or something, allegedly. And then, despite this, the guy was still wailing on him. So, in a situation where you're being like, fucking, someone's on top of you punching your face in, and you pull a gun to shoot them, it's kind of like, it's completely understandable that you might hit yourself in the process. It's possible he accidentally fired while pulling it out of the, if he had a holster, you know, maybe it kind of like skimmed his leg or something. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe he skimmed his other arm or something when you're shooting. Hard to say. Either way, he's certainly in trouble for this. I would still say, despite the fact that one could argue, there can be an argument made, there were fighting words, right? That's the argument that's likely to happen on the defense side, or would it be the defense or the prosecutors? I guess they're trying to prosecute him, right? The prosecution would probably argue he said fighting words and therefore freedom of speech doesn't apply. However, he has a very easy, like, well, okay, maybe not very easy. He has a case for self-defense. Because no matter what you say, that still doesn't give someone the right. Even if you're saying fighting words, it doesn't give someone the right to, like, end your life. Right? You say fighting words and someone punches you once, one could argue you encourage that to happen. I don't think fighting words holds up in court. I don't think so. I think it's going to be, if it's like, okay, do you have a legal right to defend yourself in the face of death? But the opposite party says you said bad word. I'm pretty sure the legal right to self-defense under with the Second Amendment is probably going to win out. If it doesn't, I would 100% try to appeal that. But yeah, that's my opinion. Is he an idiot? Sure. Do I support him? I think he should be allowed to do it. I think he should be allowed to do it. I don't think you're right to hit someone just because they said mean words to you. And I think he should win his case. But I also think, yeah, what you said, where it's like, bears will attack you. Now watch me walk up to this bear in the woods and smack it. It is kind of akin to that. He knew full well what might happen at some point. A discount handsome. Who's Handsome Truth? I don't know that one. He only says it to people who start with him first. You notice? Really? Okay. Well, I don't watch him, so I might have I might, like, bear with me that I might have misrepresented him a little bit, because I don't actually watch his streams. I've only seen a couple clips. Tried looking back at the VODs. A 16-minute one of him speaking to an officer is all still there. Must have deleted the whole VOD. I've been told that there's no actual footage of it, like, beyond, like during the altercation, the camera wasn't pointed at the person. So I think all we have is audio. I think. Or maybe it's just audio of the talking with the officer. But yeah. Watched him a few times on live. People threatening, etc. Yeah. Sounds about right. Bears are animals, not people. Well. Well. Yeah. In Canada, you can get punished if you don't use equal force, so you can't shoot someone robbing you. That's dumb. That's dumb as fuck. It's like, hey, you were minding your own fucking business in your own house, just not doing anything, and they break in, and you have no idea if they have a gun or a knife or what. But you'll get in trouble if you use overwhelming force to end their fucking life. Even though you didn't ask for any of this, that's fucking retarded. It's fucking retarded. I didn't ask for this. He's not smacking anyone. They want to smack him. True. Sure, the story will come out at some point. Yeah. Such slow motion that nobody grabbed the VOD. No, I think it was just there wasn't a VOD. I think the point is there wasn't a VOD. Like, I think the actual occurrence where this happened, he didn't have his camera pointing outward. But I'm not certain. I guess I can't say for sure. I know I saw a clip of like someone's post in his Discord where they basically said there is no clip right now. A little motion 5 keep you watching time. Yeah, true. Well, certainly more motion than I have. Only time will tell. Audio will exist. I could only find the aftermath. Well, that's what I'm saying, Nick. There might not be audio of the altercation. Maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe it's his, but he can't post it. Like, maybe there's like audio of the altercation. Maybe there's video. Probably audio at the very least. And maybe he's withholding it because, hey, if it's gonna be part of a case, he's gotta give it to his lawyer. It's better not to, like, if he was smart and he has that audio, he would not give it to anybody. He would give it to his lawyer, perhaps. And then, like, you know, the prosecution can probably, what's the word? They could probably subpoena or whatever they have to do to grab that evidence from him. But, you know, don't give it up without a fight, you know. Your punishment for having a knife when they searched you would be very different from a thief's. For him, to have a knife would be a mere misbehavior, tradition. He didn't know any better. But for you to have one is terrorist, even in your own home, that's fucking insane. Fucking Canada's fucked. It's insane. But yeah, I guess it's not surprising. Celestium says, Christian VTuber, help you pray. Pray for your enemies. Bible reading. That's an hour and a half. I ain't gonna watch a Bible reading, an hour and a half Bible reading stream. No, not me. Yo, I have fan. A 7 stream streak says, yay, a react day. Long have I wanted for this. Now my suggestion could get suggested, hopefully. Bruh. There's too many. There's too many. You know, I told you before, like, when there's too many, I just kind of choose nothing. when I'm given overwhelming options, I kind of just do nothing or choose nothing. You gave me, like, 10 videos over the course of now, from now to the previous react. I don't know. I'll look, but, like, we'll see. I'm mostly just looking at what's available on YouTube right now. Neko confirmed girl with choice paralysis. Okay, look, choice paralysis is also a symptom of ADHD, as well as autism. You know, anyone on the autism spectrum can have choice paralysis. Okay. To be fair, I have knife in case of thieves. I don't give a shit about Canadian cuckold law. Well, it's better. Like, yeah. What's the what's the phrase? The turn of phrase. The better to be judged by 12 than 6 feet under or some shit, you know? Is that the saying? Or is it better to be judged by 6 than 6 feet under? I don't know. Something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? I do hate the whole pray for your enemies thing. Asmund had a great quote. I don't want to level the playing field. I want to level the opposition. Yeah, but Asmund's also kind of like... Well, okay. I know there's people in here who like Asmund, but Asmund's also kind of like a Christian grifter. Asmund says some good things sometimes, but he is also kind of a Christian grifter in the sense that I don't think he actually believes in any of the Christian stuff. Like, because Christianity does teach you got to forgive your enemies. You got to, like, and that doesn't mean you have to, I don't know. It can take a while. You can be, like, you don't have to forgive them immediately. But the idea is that you shouldn't hate necessarily, and obviously we're human, so it might take a while. Some people may never forgive, and they can ask forgiveness for this. But yeah, I don't know. Autism equal femboy. That's not how this works. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. That's the phrase. Yeah. You got it. Better be judged by 6, 7. Real. He's not religious. Okay. Well, he certainly does. He does the Christian grift though. He dresses as Jesus. He played the Jesus game. There's something there. Not understanding what praying for your enemies means is an IQ gate. I mean, I think a lot of people might fail that IQ gate, though. He's not religious at all. He just prefers Christian culture. Okay, but he's doing the Christian grift, though. He doesn't believe in Christianity. He's just like, well, okay. I say the same thing. And then I say, hey, I'm not really religious. I don't go to church. But if I had to choose one, you know, I favor Christianity. I say the same thing. But I don't know. I'm not over here saying, like, I don't know. I'm not over here playing the Jesus game. I'm not over here, like, wearing Jesus clothes. You heard he's more of a Muslim than Hassan? Really? Sorry for bothering you, Neko. What? You're not bothering me. What are you talking about? Did you say something I missed? Oh, you could have had something to react to, but my sugar keeps on dropping. No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You're not bothering me at all. For all you know, you are in Jesus clothes. What the fuck? Real. Maybe he played as a cat girl? In what era? Guys, what if I'm the second coming of Christ? Oh my god, no. That's also very blasphemous to say. What? Okay. Hypothetically, though, what the fuck? You know, what if I was, though? I'm not saying I am. And then God rose once again as a Bobby Niku. And me, the spirit. What the fuck? Oh my dad. He did dress up as Power once? What's Power? What do you mean Power? He dressed up as Power. Like as a lightning bolt? Like electric power? Smile. Why did Adam and Eve have belly buttons? Did they though? That's the thing, is we don't know they did. We just know art depicts them as having it, right? 107 IQ moment? Bro. Well, also, you know, God could have just created, you know, we're talking about an infinitely powerful, all-knowing God. He could have easily just decided he liked that design and wanted them to have belly buttons. Even if they're the first. Could he not have just been like, I like that design. Like, keep in mind, every other fucking human after them has belly buttons. Why wouldn't he just be like, well, I want them to have it too? 107 IQ. I will try my best to have something for you to react. I'm telling you, I'm literally saying I have too much to react to. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So then he designed umbilical cords to match his design? I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Anime cat girl fanboy doesn't watch anime? True. I haven't watched anime in a while. Last anime I watched was, in fact, what was it? Freren? I watched season 1 of Freren. Stick your IQ up your brown? What does that even mean? Bruh? Bruh? I used to watch Invincible. I watched, like, I think the first 6 episodes way back when. In the year 2021, I think. It was a long time ago. ReZero is very good? Huh. I wasn't saying it to you, man. Just tired of it. Oh. The IQ question? I see. Damn. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Whoa. 107 IQ, by the way. Okay. I should probably react to something, right? We finished the talking time. No more talking. You're not allowed to talk. How dare you talk at me? Who do you think you are? Neko fish. I mean, 'tis funny. It is funny, true. ReZero, season 1 and 2 are good. Season 3, kinda not great. Hopefully 4 will be good. Oh, 4 is not even out yet? Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. It's okay. I assume ReZero, like the animes, or sorry, I assume the manga has been like way past that point. 4 is out right now? You don't think it'll be good? Like a lot of times the manga has already been like completed and then the anime is like just now getting created. So I don't know if this is one of those situations or not. Probably. ReZero. I used to have like watch parties, but it cut into my me time, okay? You haven't seen it either way? I see. I still have to watch Frieren Season 2 at some point. But I also was going to watch Neon Genesis Evangelion. And I didn't do that. So, you know, it happens. Anyway. Let's see what these shorts are from Celestium. Let's see what they are, okay? Stop. Stop. I didn't say you could talk yet. Ass. With ass. Alright, hold on. How do I, like, set this to be... I hate the fucking shorts. Shorts are fucked. I hate it. Because, hold on. Like, you can't... Where the... Like, okay, if let's say... I don't know why they didn't just use the regular fucking UI. Like, in this UI, it has everything I need. If I want to increase the resolution, bam, it's there, right? In a short, where the fuck do I increase the resolution? There's no option. It just because I had it set to like 360 elsewhere, it just borrowed that setting, and there's nowhere to set it. If I refresh it, it's still blurry. I think. I can't tell. It's annoying. Neko fries in bag. I'm frying in the bag right now. Hi, Neko and friends. Welcome, Happa. How you doing? Neko, I need your suggestion in my trauma dumping. You do that every time, though. Hope you took my suggestion of setting a timer of 30, 45 minutes to look at chat. I didn't set a timer, but we're kind of at that time right now. Now 7 away from 100 subs. Nice. Shorts are Gen Alpha bait. Real. Wait, not Tailgater. Kairu. Kairu, I saw your tweet. Kairu tweeted like a short. And I'm just like, okay, let me show you the tweet. I have to show you the tweet. And I'm just like, this is an ad. This is 100% an ad, you know? Maybe Kairu is being genuine, but this just feels like I'm being added at. Hold on. Kara will know immediately what I'm talking about. Where is it? Okay. W ad. Okay. Ad gate, yeah. Oh, I do have an ad coming in 13 minutes. But okay, so like, look at this post and tell me you don't think this is just an ad, okay? Holy shit, this game is fucking insane. You get so incredibly locked in. I just played it for 99 minutes straight, and it felt like no time passed. It feels like taking Adderall, which, to be frank, I'm also on. Unironically, this might be the next big game. And I'm like, okay, maybe you're genuine, okay. And then there's like a short posted, and I was kind of like, okay, hey, if this is Kairu's short, if Kairu recorded this, I want to support Kairu, so I'll click on it. I
built a trap.
But then, this is not even Kairu's short. This is someone else. This is Pancake, whoever that is.
For ADHD, it uses speed and flashing colors to trap people with ADHD into watching this video over and over and over. The game moves
and
so
this is the
fast that
game.
their brain has to lock in. They can't just half watch. Most of them can't even hear my voice right now. They get completely absorbed into the colors and are calculating the past.
Calculating? Did you just say calculating?
Some of them get trapped for hours watching this on a loop. Some forget they were supposed to be doing the dishes. Some started watching at 2 p.m.
What's his accent?
To see 4:35. Some fall face first into their phone while walking. Some miss their bus stop. One person in my comments said they
So Kairu was calculating this
before they realized the video was
calculating the path.
They're not even mad about it. They come to the comments and
I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad about it. All right, look, I'm just kind of like what's the term? What's the term where I'm just like I'm roasting you, I guess. It's fine. It's okay. It's no worries. But I'm just like, I saw this. I'm like, this just feels like you were paid to write this. Okay. You can see what I'm saying though. It feels like you were paid to write it. It is okay. It just the video is 100% low key ad for the game lol, but it's also like a dev commentary. I see. Yo, Happa. Shorts are. Oh, I read that. Okay. Yo, what up, Mississippi Gonzo? Welcome, welcome. You joined the Discord and got the playtest build. Nice. You gonna play it on stream then? I now have 22 views on a YouTube short. Nice. Looks like an AI phone game scam. Potentially, I don't know. I could see it being like, I think it could be the next Subway Surfers. I don't doubt that's true. Like Kairu might be onto something. It could be the next Gen Alpha, like ADHD game, like fucking Subway Surfers for Zoomers. It could be. I don't know. I'm not the one with ADHD. Not saying it is. Just looks like one of those you get on YouTube ads. True. Either way, I don't know. I just felt like saying that because I saw it and I'm like, it's just my thoughts on that. Where I guess it looks like an ad, so I couldn't tell. Like, did you take some? I assume you didn't. But if you told me, look, they gave me a little money to write a post, I would believe you. I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying I would believe it. I don't think it'd be a good stream content, but I might be able to milk donos by making it so people can jump scare me to mess me up by redeeming. True, you could do that. That could work. It could work. All right. I'm gonna get back to the actual content here. We're gonna look at the Celestium, whatever you call it, captions. Well, they already have their own captions. You can't do a short without your own captions. What the fuck? Thank you for the test. Bleep bloop. Where's the audio setting? Right here. Okay. Anyway. Wait, that's Celestium's voice? Oh, fuck? Alright, well. Sounds a little bit manlier than I thought.
Concealed carry by people with assault or other misdemeanor.
That is not Celestium's voice. Okay. Okay. Good thing I didn't. I double checked. That is not Celestium's voice. Celestium is reacting to a video. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Alright, so this is just a quick short from Celestium called Yummy Food. Yummy Food. Let's see what she's saying.
Concealed carry by people with assault or other misdemeanor. All of these are, look at the X's compared to the ones that are checked in California. Did I hear a Celeste return?
Did you go to the void? Someone asked if you became Chinese.
Bing
I just
chilling.
wanted to get my dinner started. I want to eat.
Concealed carry by
That's
people
the
with
whole
assault or other
clip?
misdemeanor. All of these are, look at the X's compared to the ones that are checkmarked in California. Did I hear a Celeste return?
Did you go to the void? Someone asked if you became Chinese.
Nah, that's not a great clip. That's not a great clip, I'd argue. There's not much there. So, like, Celeste was gone. They were watching a video. Celeste had disappeared for a sec. She came back and said, Hua. She's in a voice chat. That's not a good clip. It's literally she was in a voice chat. She had, like, okay. If I had a VC going, Kyra's in here, Morph is in here, I'm in here, and then I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And you guys are watching a video, and then I come back, and I'm like, Hua. And you're like, are you back? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, I thought Neko just became Chinese. And then it was the Bing chilling. That's not a good clip. That's not a good clip. That's weak. That's a weak joke. Negative content. I would argue negative content, yeah. Weak. Let's check the next one. Maybe the next one's good. Not that one. Where's the next Celestium?
I'm happily
Alright. I'm happily Christian. Alright.
a Christian. I will openly be a Christian. I will continue to stand for my faith, and I will continue to help people come to Christ, no matter how many names are thrown at me, because God has been so good in my life. Everybody who's a Christian here, he's probably been really good in your life. And so who are we to stay quiet when the world is on fire and so many people, they're ending their lives because they can't seem to find peace? And the answer has been here for thousands of years.
Okay.
It's Jesus. But when we are very comfortable in our sin, of course we're not going to want to seek the light, because darkness is repulsed by the light. I'm happily a Christian.
Okay. Well, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's just straight up, hey, I'm happily a Christian. And I want you to be too. Okay. All right. Well, now I know clips don't have to be funny, but all right. Well, I don't know what to say about that. All right. Cool. Good job. I clap for you. You hear a clap? You heard a little bit of a clap, probably. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. All right. Well, both clips are a little bit of a bust, I'd argue. Clap. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for the clap. That's okay. No, not everything can be content. I don't know. But the thing is, when I don't have content, I don't clip it. When I have negative content, I don't clip it. But it's okay. What do you take from somebody who kind of leaves you on red after you ask them out? I also got PTSD from another person who I suggested to have a VC early in talking that ended up blocking me, so the sounds got me worried. You have PT. I think you saying you have PTSD. You probably don't, but PTSD is a strong word, and people do throw it around a lot. What you're saying is that you have, I don't know, you had a prior bad experience. PTSD is strong. You're saying like you have war flashbacks. You're like, your heart rate gets super fast, and you're like, you start sweating at the thought of like maybe they're not responding to me. Maybe you do. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you do. But either way, he clapped his thighs. That is not what happened. How dare you? Take his or her kidney? Who, Celestium? The fuck? Oh, you're talking to IFan. When someone leaves you on red, you just gotta stop caring. Okay. Like, here's the thing. If they left you on red, it's either they don't care, or they care but they don't want to respond. In the sense of caring doesn't mean they want to do it. Caring just means like they care, as in like they could care and not like you. They can care and like you. I guess in that way, you know how people say like the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is not caring at all. Because hate is kind of like an infatuation, but it's a negative infatuation. So I would argue if they leave you on red, that may point more towards like not caring. So you yourself have to learn maybe to potentially not care about getting a response. And oftentimes it's better that way. And like, if you appear desperate, that's not going to help you in these situations. If you appear desperate, it's not going to help. So you have to learn the art of not caring, I guess. What even, right? White knuckled grip and panic is PTSD. That shit's just a titillation real. What buzzword ain't getting thrown around this day and age? True, fair enough. Groypers are now making goated Amy Acton for governor propaganda. It's so based. Amy Acton. Is she the Jewish lady? That's funny, though. The subtle art of not giving a shit? Not exactly. She is. Okay, gotcha. That's funny shit. I did just watch... I didn't finish it. I was in the middle of watching... before the stream started, I was in the middle... I caught up on Nick, and I was in the middle of watching his kind of quote-unquote debate with Crowder. And that stuff is annoying. Listen, Crowder is fucking just sucking Trump's dick the whole time. Crowder's just like, bro, the economy is so good, the housing market's so good, we have 80%, 87% reduction in H-1Bs. We built hundreds of feet of the wall, and like self-deportations are up. And it's like, okay, well, self-deportations are probably false. Hundreds of feet is fucking nothing for a wall. That's not a wall. If you have half a wall, guess what? You don't have a wall. The H-1B shit is like, hey, we wanted no H-1Bs and we wanted mass deportations. So some H-1Bs gone, or really they're not even gone, because we're like Nick said, we're still hitting the quota. We're still hitting the cap. Just now we're charging them like 6 figures for it. So, okay. So we're still getting H-1Bs, but now we're getting more money, I guess, which is not great. And like... I don't know. And we got a war with Iran. So it's like, there's all these issues, and Crowder just can't, like, It's annoying. It's annoying. It was a tough listen to. Words, lol, true. Neck, Trump has built hundreds of feet of wall. You're just a Democrat shell. Apparently. Apparently. It's also insane to me. It's fucking insane to me how many people are crashing out. Like when Nick says, hey, I want you guys to vote Democrat in the midterms. Now, I'm not saying vote Democrat in the election. I'm saying, like, in the presidential election, I'm saying in the midterms, vote Democrat to punish the GOP. To tell them, we will not accept your H-1B Indian Ohio governor. To, do something. Use the literal only leverage you have, which is voting. The only leverage you have is voting. And he's saying, use it. They're doing something you don't like. Vote against them. Punish them. And all the fucking right-wing peeps are just freaking the fuck out. They cannot comprehend. Not voting red all the time. They're just like, it's just red down ballot every time, right? Every time. I told Trump I'm going to vote for him no matter what, and he's not doing what I asked. I told Trump that he's got my vote no matter what he does. And he's not doing what he promised. What do I do? Gee, it's almost like maybe, hey, use your fucking vote to vote your conscience or vote your opinion, or, use your vote for anything but fucking supporting the people who are fucking you over. It's frustrating. It's so insane. Like, you're a shill because you said, how about we don't vote? How about we don't, at the very least, how about we don't promise? How about at least we give some inclination that we might not? Just tell them that we might not do it. We might not vote Republican. Scare them. Scare them into supporting the things they're supposed, like, scare them into keeping their promises. No, we have to tell them, we need them to know. We need Trump, we need the GOP, we need the conservative politicians to know for a fact that they have our vote, no matter what they do. Fucking morons. Fucking morons with zero strategy. I don't know. It's so frustrating. I appreciate your input. I appreciate you giving me your 2 cents on the matter. I'll keep what you said in mind. I hope when you get around to it, enjoy what I suggested. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Very mature response. Isn't Trump's wall just a glorified fence? Yeah, basically. And it's not even a full wall. That's a problem. It's like, there was a recent bill. I forget what it was. It was the Big Beautiful Bill? The Big Beautiful Bill that was passed that had, like, money allocated specifically towards immigration. Specifically towards, like, for Trump to use for the wall, for mass deportations. And it's just not being used. It was allocated and he's just not using it. I don't know. He'd rather fight some Middle East war again. Or, I say again, but, like, I don't know. You literally had someone just subscribe to you? Nice. Congrats. Vivek will be Tito at governing... Wait, would be Teto at governing demo quap. But Vivek will be Tito at governing demo quap. Real. As a goy living in a liberal state, I promise you it can and will get worse. Well, yeah, true. Everything can get worse, but you got to be able to, like, okay, if you promise that you will vote Republican, like, okay. You're like, hey, politician, I desperately need you to do this for me. I desperately need you to hold your campaign promises. Okay, can you do that for me, please? And then the politician's like, well, if you vote for me, I'll do this, this, and this. And then you're like, that's fantastic. That's what I want. I'll vote for you if you do that, that, and that. And then later on, you're just like, well, actually, hold on. I support you so much that I'll vote for you no matter what. I'll never vote against you. I'll vote for you no matter what. And then they stop doing what they or they don't even do what they promised. What's the logical step? What's the logical response? Is it to reassure them once again that, hey, I know you kind of haven't been keeping your promises, but I still want to reassure you that I will vote for you no matter what. No matter what. Even if you don't keep your promises, I'll vote for you anyway. Do you think that's going to encourage them to then just, out of the goodness of their hearts, keep their promises? No, of course it's fucking not. You have to be an idiot to think that would work. That doesn't make any fucking sense. But you have people doing it. You have people saying, no, you're crazy. You're a Democrat shill. If you would suggest anything but voting for the GOP over and over and over again. Ridiculous. Also in that VTuber you never heard of clip compilation volume 1, I'm thinking about making it an hour long and including at least 2 or 3 clips of you. Wait, who's the VTuber I never heard of? Not that I will know of it. When you tell me, I'm not going to hear of it, but neck, stroke. What? The Greater Israel Project has to move forward, though, Neko. That's what I've been told. Yo, nobody. What up? Hello. Good to see you. How you doing? Wait, is Taint here? I was going to say, yo, we got nobody. We got Taint. We got Kyra. We have all the makings of a good a peak game, but not that, you're streaming, right? Or you were streaming. So, not that you would want to do it. So far, so good. Glad to hear it. That's good. What were you playing today? Got to fight those battles in the primary, but nobody votes in the primary. Well, you could fight those. You can also fight the. Guess what? Yeah, don't only have to fight those in the primary. Not streaming tonight, just drinking. Yo, me too. Well, I'm streaming, but I'm drinking too. Fun fact: you don't have to only fight in the primary. It should be, it should be done in the primary. In an ideal world, you can handle those issues in the primary. I'll give you that. In an ideal world, it should be handled in the primary. If they still fuck you over, guess what? Yes, you don't have to vote for them. You can still vote against them outside the primary. Anyway, I'm just kind of reacting to stuff. I had today listed as a gaming day, but I don't know. I'm just like doing whatever. You know me doing whatever. Wait, I know Ewu Crew. Ewu Crew. The Ewu. I know they're very particular about people reacting to their stuff. They have, you can see, even in this thumbnail, you can see, 2 different kinds of, what do you call it? Not stamps, watermarks. They have, 2 different watermarks on their content. So I'm like, would they strike me down? If I reacted to their content, then put out a video of me reacting to their content, would they strike my video? They might. Asmon's reacted to several Ewu vids, so it should be fine. Okay. I see. Well, I figure as long as they get credited, right? As long as they get credited, it's probably fine. And I'm not still, they have millions of views typically, so I'm not really stealing a lot. If I get 1K views from them, I'm not really stealing much of their stuff. The commies spent half a century infiltrating an institution. Can't change much overnight. Of course not. I never said that. I never said you could. It's an idea I have of editing. Yeah, it changes are going to take a while, of course. But voting for the same people over and over again does not accomplish change. It's an idea I have of editing together a compilation of small VTubers being funny or out of context. That's a good idea. If you got a bunch of good clips of a bunch of random VTubers, that's a great idea because it gives people exposure. It can give people, if it gets seen, it can give them a chance of being seen by more people. So I like how I said exposure and then I just said exposure but in a longer way. Either way. Okay. Well, I guess we can look at this Ewu Crew video. Let's see what it is. Cop slop is good stuff, I argue. I don't know. At least I like it. Cop slop. Stable audio, that's fine. We got the stuff up here. We got captions. We can speed it up a little bit, I guess. We'll do 1.25. Also, you're doing it again. Wrap it up. I thought this was a react day. It is a react day, I guess. I would do several 10-minute videos. Most people wouldn't watch the whole hour. Yeah, that's true. 10 minutes is a good, I know for a while in the algorithm, 10 minutes was kind of the golden rule. 10 minutes. That's why you had all these Let's Play channels making, you know, they would have like, let's say they had a 3-hour long playthrough of a game. And they would take that and they would snip it into 10-minute episodes, right? And that worked fucking great. That was perfect. I don't know how far the algorithms moved away from that, but 10 minutes is a very good time for a video. Or at least it was, certainly. I still, you know, if I see a 10-minute video, I'm like, oh, it's nothing. I'll watch it. Anyway. Alright, so this video by Ewu Bodycam is the predator caught hiding in a 14-year-old closet for a week. I don't know how this, it's creepy as fuck. I don't know how that happens for a week, let alone a day. You have someone hiding in your closet for a day, insane. But a week? How? But let's find out, I guess.
Do you know how old she is?
No, I met her on Florida, sir. Is she young?
Tell me.
She's 14 years old.
I made sure she got home safe. Pretty much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
He fucking, his voice actually fucking cracked. The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. That's weird. That's weird, bro. Don't say that to the cops. What is the hell?
A scrawny white boy crawling in and out too. I have a whole bunch of old emails saved from them.
Imagine the smell. Ugh.
Graphic in nature.
Monster Inc.'s remake.
Hiding in her closet for a few days.
On June 15th, 2025, police in Oshkosh, Wisconsin received reports that a man has been seen climbing in and out of a 14-year-old girl's bedroom window.
How has he not been shot by now? That's okay. I feel like, okay, what state did they say this is in? I feel like that's grounds to shoot someone. If you find someone crawling into your 14-year-old's window, I think you're allowed to shoot them, right? Terrible state? Oh.
What follows is an investigation that would uncover disturbing details and a parent's worst nightmare come true.
What's on your neck?
My neck?
Yeah. No, like the marks.
The following
Bro,
is
what? He's like, he's like, whatever. What? You don't have marks on your neck? You have to use proportional force against him, right? That's funny. Yeah, exactly. You know, hey, you have to use proportional force. If it's in Canada, you have to, right?
based on official police records released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
Kyra's onto
The
something,
unsettling
yeah.
call reporting that a man was seen crawling out of a
I love
teenage
cop
girl's
slap
window.
videos, too.
Officers find 19-year-old Zachary Vogt where he's loitering a few streets away from the home.
Yeah, so we got a call. What's up over here? We got a call. We got investigate.
What? It says it's in Oshkosh. Okay, it's the city of Oshkosh. Where the fuck is Oshkosh?
Okay. Where you're essentially the suspect of this stuff going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Well, don't reach for it.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Don't be retarded, bro. Bro has no fucking idea on how to act in front of a cop. You have any weapons on you? Yeah, right here. Let me pull this knife, bro.
Jesus Christ. When police ask you if you have a weapon, don't reach for it.
Yeah, that's the stupidest thing.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't reach for your pockets. I just said that.
Sorry, dude.
Zach reveals that
Such
he
a
traveled from
fucking
Westchester,
moron.
Pennsylvania to Oshkosh.
Okay, he went from Westchester, Pennsylvania to Oshkosh. Okay, so Oshkosh what? We got Pennsylvania to... Is Oshkosh also in Pennsylvania? Sorry, dudes. Yeah, of course he has a karambit. A karambit? Is that like that Call of Duty style like bendy blade? Wait, which state is this? Only Vermont and DC don't have the castle doctrine? I don't know what state this is. It says he went from Westchester, Pennsylvania to Oshkosh, so somewhere around there. It might still be in Pennsylvania for all I know.
An almost 25-hour trip by train
Oh.
and arrived last night. He's
Damn.
come all this way to meet someone he befriended while playing Fortnite.
Fortnite mentioned. Oh my god.
She was literally...
It's Wisconsin?
We met together. You came here to visit her? Yeah, my best friend. Okay.
My best friend.
So how did you meet her?
We met through Fortnite. Basically, we all play Fortnite. My brother
How much is he gonna do a Fortnite dance, you think? I'm hoping no.
and I we don't do a lot. Play Fortnite together, but we played Fortnite a lot. Came over.
We play Fortnite.
There. We became best friends for a while.
The girl, who is 14, will be referred to as SF in order to protect her identity.
SF, I say okay. Curved knife used by highly trained Filipino mercenaries and Aussies alike. True.
Oh, you guys
real.
How long has you guys been talking for?
Year.
A year?
Yeah. Almost a year, actually, 8 months to be exact.
Okay. Have you guys been planning this out, or is this
Kind of just a last minute thing because I was gonna travel the world.
okay?
I was gonna travel the world.
Mind my language. Excuse my French.
So it's like a last minute thing.
Yeah,
Not
I was
to be weird.
already planning to go pretty much across the entire world. I don't have a passport, so I was just gonna stay in the
You
US.
think this guy's
but
autistic
my
or something?
journey was gonna start. We already went through Chicago. I already went through Chicago
Wait, you might be retarded. Why?
and everything. I went all over the place.
Yeah.
My current goal, I want to get to.
Is he gonna walk to
so I
Italy?
want to get a passport somewhere around.
Oh,
Anywhere near here. Is there any good spots I can go? Like a library or something? I have a
library.
Possibly,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Zach claimed
Fucker needs to. He needs to visit a library. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know how to say it. He has the autistic lisp. He does, in fact. He's certainly on the spectrum somewhere. You're gonna twavel the wowed.
he met up with SF again today, just before the officers
Prime
arrived.
fish tank live
that's
candidate.
doing?
Yeah, for sure.
walking around. We literally just got her stuff
Hasn't there been multiple fish tank live people who have been like caught being like weird, like as in like maybe pedos potentially?
for her dad. I actually went out, bought her stuff for her dad because it's Father's Day. I don't have a dad, so I pretty much want to bless everybody else. I hate seeing people upset.
Bro, you don't get it. I crawled into this 14-year-old's window because I had a present for her dad.
I can't literally stand having anyone upset, so I gave her
Every
money
season
for
as a pedo,
stuff
they
from
didn't
the dollar
background
store.
check.
We went to the
Bruh.
dollar store.
Do they do background checks now at
For
least?
her dad. Chilling.
I was planning on running across the world for no reason, no passport. I'm not running for police. Totally not. I'm just weird, bro.
Yeah, nothing illegal. I'm just chilling here. Nothing weird. I'm gonna go explore if y'all let me go. Not here.
How many times did you go? Nothing weird. Nothing weird. No, nothing weird. I was gonna explore. I wanted to explore if you guys let me.
Here, but I'm going on. You guys, have you been all around the world?
I have not.
Have
No.
you? Do you know anywhere that's like you've been dying to go to?
Not really.
Steering the conversation
Bro, how old is he? Did they say how old he is?
back to why they're there, the officer asks if Zach has ever been to SF's
He's like
house.
19 years
Did you
old?
go into her house at all?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I went to knock on her window.
Okay.
She climbed out the window.
Okay. And then you guys went.
Is he hitting on the cop? Hey, you've been around the world? Maybe. He might be.
else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me, I made sure she
I
got
like
one, too.
dinosaurs. Brain
Pretty
dead.
much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, as everybody says.
Bruh.
No,
The cop looking at him like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry, I had to cut there. Tailgate, you're saying, I know you asked me, I'm reacting to the video. So when I'm in react mode, let me explain a little bit. When I'm in react mode, I'm like trying to like only react to the video. And then if I'm trying, this is where I'm actually using my skills that I've tried to hone. I'm trying to hone my skills to look at chat. And they're like, if I a comment that seems related to the video, I'll read it. But if I see a comment that's not related to the video, I'll kind of just skip over it. This is training me. It's training me to become better at selecting chat. But either way, I saw it. What'd you say? You said, Neko, do you hate me if I get on your nerves every time I talk to you? No, I don't hate you. And I think everyone gets on my nerves at some point. It's okay. It's just life. No worries. No worries. You know, you're gonna like. I'm gonna be annoying to everybody at some point, right? And I would hope they don't hate me. I don't hate them. It's just life. This happens. It's okay. Ain't in her way. Yeah. Anyway, back to the video. Anywhere you've been trying to go, I could get you there, baby girl. Yeah, basically. Pedo Parker, aka Spider-Man, crawls through windows. Yeah, you do that.
I met her on Fortnite, sir. Is she young?
Tell me.
Is she young? It's like he didn't know, right? As if he didn't know. I bet you, obviously, as often is the case, in the DMs, they're gonna specify age, and he came here anyway, right?
Like I said, I don't know how old I was. I just came here. I explore. I leave. This is what I do.
I explore, I leave. That's what I do.
While this conversation is taking place, SF's father is also speaking with officers.
So we're going to handle it at this point, given that there's not at this point evidence of that, but that's what we're going to try to determine. So a couple things though. We need to get her phone just in case there is evidence on there that would suggest that he is, any activity between the two.
Okay.
Pictures, whatever it might have you, text back and forth, like that's all stuff. She's 14 years old, he's 19.
Yep.
He's 19,
She can't give
okay.
consent to any of that, you know, and he knows that. So,
Yep.
do you think it'd be best if I grab it or if you get it? Obviously, it's your phone. So, you already have it? Perfect.
The 14-year-old's phone would eventually reveal not only a series of stomach-churning messages, but the disturbing real reason Zach has come to
The
visit
real
her.
reason.
Her
I
father
think we
gives
all
an
know.
account of what led him to call the police.
So just give me a backstory of what.
Give the
So basically, they
backstory.
met back in, I want to say last fall, over Snapchat.
Fucking
Did you know
Snapchat.
about this mail prior to today?
They met back on Snapchat and developed an online
Did you
long-distance
know, though?
relationship. Once I
didn't-
became aware of it, once I became
Oh.
aware he was 18 at the time, we put a kibosh on it.
SF's parents restricted her social
Apparently
media
not.
access.
Okay, so I guess they restricted her access to what? Snapchat, and then they decided to try and talk on Fortnite instead, it seems like. As he knows that this dude doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything, for sure.
And attempted to monitor her phone activity.
Last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
October, November. Went as far as I spoke with his mom about it because she was not aware. Facebook.
Okay.
Did some backtracking through him on Facebook, found his aunt, then she directed me to her mom, to his mom. And she was on that
Okay.
no, this is wildly inappropriate. You're going to get yourself in a whole world of trouble here. And as far as we knew, that was more or less the end of it. I had suspicions they were still like on Fortnite.
Is Wisconsin
maybe,
a
finding way to
castle
talk, but
doctrine
never,
state?
Never had any evidence of it.
While her father is right, and they stayed in contact over Fortnite, SF
Modern
and
parents are so yeah, it's like, I don't know. This guy doesn't seem, and okay, maybe this is the reasonable way to handle it. Maybe this is the reasonable, maybe he's doing the mature way, but I'm just like, there doesn't seem to be a shred of anger. There doesn't seem to be a shred of rage in the father's voice. Like, I don't know. I don't know him. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's like, they're the victims in the story, but I'm just like, if I was in that position, I would probably be pretty fucking mad. You know? You think it used to be, I'm not sure anymore? Gotcha.
Zach had been communicating through other means to avoid detection, such as email and Spotify.
What's on your neck?
My neck?
Yeah.
No,
Tooth.
like the marks. I don't know.
You don't know that's
Might as well just be straight up, dude.
The choking marks? Did his father choke him out first? Do you think, okay, he's got the fucking tooth. Is it a shark tooth or is this like a wolf tooth? Is he like a wolfen? Is he a fucking like a lichen or whatever the hell you call those? Is he, you think he's a furry?
I didn't want to her or anything. I didn't her. I came here to literally explode.
Okay, case closed. They can't get him now. They can't, he deployed his secret weapon. They can't get him. He didn't want to fuck her. He didn't want to do anything sexual. He just wanted to explode.
Well, describe to me like how that happened. Like
She was kissing me. Just
Okay.
kissing me.
Okay, what else happened?
What do you mean?
Wait, is he smoking something? Does he have like a vape? What the hell was that?
To me like how that happened. Like
She was kissing me. Just
Okay.
kissing me.
Okay, what else happened?
Okay, I mean, this. It looks like he's got something in his hands. I don't know, but I think if I was a dad, I'd be ridiculously disappointed my daughter fell for the mental midget. Yeah, I'd be disappointed, but also like, you expect your fucking 14-year-old daughter, you expect your 14-year-old daughter to maybe do some dumb things, right? 14-year-olds are allowed to make mistakes. They're not, you don't have to expect them to be hyper intelligent. 14-year-olds make dumb choices all the fucking time. I would be pissed at a 19-year-old trying to take advantage of my 14-year-old, you know?
Well, if you're starting to do that, I'm sure there's more that's going on here.
They just kissed.
Okay, so
I
okay.
am someone that just kind of met in person.
It's not that she's 14. It's that I'm not fucking someone I just met in person. I'm not fucking her. I'm not fucking someone I just met in person. It's like, okay, so the fact that she's 14 does not play a role whatsoever. Karambits, shark tooth necklace, vape equal complete lost cause. I would agree.
Okay, so you did not go into her house like
100%.
at all. She came outside when you knocked on the window.
He's fidgeting.
Was there any like
No.
did you guys have
Just kissing.
if you want to consider it that way?
Are you guys making out?
No, just kissing. I'm not about to show y'all that. That's weird.
After a little more pressure from the officers, Zach admits a bit more happened between him.
She was mature for her age. She came on to me. I said that was too far. Right? I mean, that they do say that, though, unironically. He's a pedo with standards. No. Look, I might do that to a 14-year-old, but never on the first date.
And SF.
I just gave her a hickey back. That's
Where did that happen?
A hickey? Okay, you gave her a hickey back. Okay, so that thing on his neck is a hickey. I mean, probably. And he gave her a hickey back, he said, his own words. And he's alleging this is not sexual.
Exactly.
Yeah, kissing someone that age is, definitely still bad.
Zach claims he
It's a purely platonic hickey. You and your friends never give each other hickeys? What the fuck?
then returned SF to her house and left. However, the neighbors dispute this. The next day, they contacted SF's father, telling him that they had seen SF sneaking out of her bedroom window, and she wasn't alone.
Then saw
woke
he
gay,
described him as scrawny
pedo
white boy
review,
crawling
this
in
is
and out,
cop
too.
slop.
And he said, "Nah, I got daughters."
What time was this?
That was
This is about a 19-year-old meeting a 14-year-old on Fortnite, and then climbing through a window and getting caught, basically.
okay. That must have been close to 7.
7 p.m.
6 or
It
7.
was shortly before I called dispatch.
Oh, gotcha.
And he said he hollered at him, asked him what he was doing, and he took off running. He got me out, and then we walked around the house, and we couldn't find him. And that was about the time I talked to her, talked to my daughter, and figured out who it was. And apparently he's been in there hiding in her closet for a few days.
Bro.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
According to his mom, he left last Friday.
SF's father explains that he doesn't often go into her room, so he's not sure exactly how long Zach may have been hiding in there, but it's likely around a week.
Like, not going to
But also, that's kind of like a father mistake. That's a father mistake. The father's like, oh, I don't want to go in my daughter's room. I don't want to invade her privacy. I'm not going to fucking investigate her room. Bro, and then you got a pedo in her fucking closet for like a week? Come on now.
see her again today. Okay, how'd that conversation
He took
go?
off
Kinda got
exploding.
upset. I felt kind of bad, but I'm like, I do this every time.
Okay. So if we asked her that, she's going to say the same thing?
What's your name, man?
Zach.
Zach, are you willing to come?
I like the, what's your name? As we put on gloves, like you about to get, we about to explode you. We about to explode you as he puts on the glove. What's your name? You are the father. It is your house. Yeah, right? Be a parent, bro. It's your house. Don't let your fucking teens fucking control you. Despite getting caught the first time, he still does it. True. Came to explode the PD with us. Real. Hey, the channel is called Explode With Us, right? It's Explode With Us. Privacy is secondary. I would agree.
Back to the PD with us and make statements?
Yeah.
Okay.
With it clear that Zach isn't being entirely honest, he's then transported to the Oshkosh Police Department.
Not even
Would you
handcuffs?
personally buy one of these? Like these kind of cars?
Squad car?
Yeah. No, that was squad.
You go back this way, Zach. Go with her.
Zach, can you stop small talking?
Whether it's just the Italian in me coming up, or whether I'm just like.
I don't know if it's the Italian me coming up. Do you see him move his hands? Hold on.
Sorry, I don't know whether it's just the
The hands came out when he said Italian. The Italian in me, as he pulls both his hands out. The Cuomo defense again.
Italian in me coming up, or whether I'm just like tweaking. Not tweaking, but like a little nervous, yeah. I don't know. I don't get questioned by cops every day when I move it around.
Zach is reassured that he's
I would
free to
hope
go
not.
at any time.
Where did she like start kissing? Was like on the lips, like, yeah.
Right here.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay, so then after you guys, were you guys
got
making
vitamin
out, or was it
water?
just like a little peck, like
Yeah, kind of making out, but not like actually, and no touching, no nothing.
This is the first possible ever case of receiving a hickey with zero touching. The first ever recorded incident of a zero physical contact hickey. What the fuck? They need to study this.
Kind of just on my neck, and that's about it. No clothes came off, no nothing.
Are you touching anywhere else? I mean, I get it, man. If you're like making out with a girl, like.
No, dude.
Also, in this case, okay, not that the pedo deserves any defense, but we're in his position. He actually benefits. He does not benefit whatsoever to answer any of these questions. In fact, he should have immediately lawyered up. He should not have answered a single question, not even in person when they were approaching him. He should have remained silent. Said, "I'm exercising my right to remain silent. Am I being detained? Am I being arrested? Okay, I'll go with you complicitly. I need a lawyer. I'm not answering any questions." If he was smart, that's what he'd do. But also, if he was smart, as usual is the case with this, if he was smart, he would not be in this position. So, COVID compliant hickey. Yeah, basically. You wouldn't be surprised if Dad's in on it. That's fucked. I would hope not. If you zoom in closely enough to the atomic molecules, they do not actually touch, okay?
I'm not trying to catch a random STD, man.
Bruh. I'm not trying to... Is he alleging this 14-year-old has an STD?
I can't trust that. See, kissing was scary enough. I ain't trying to do none of that. No, she ain't my type. She ain't my type.
She ain't your... You came here from he came here from Pennsylvania. He did a 25-hour, potentially, train ride to just kiss, and she ain't his type, bro.
Maybe just for the fun. No, not even that. Just the
Probably
fun.
just
That's
now.
what this was. Kiss. That's fun. That ain't no love.
What?
I might be a heartbreaker for that, but that ain't it.
No matter what Zach claims, SF's phone tells
Damn,
a
he's a
different
pedo
story.
Her
heartbreaker.
and Zach's relationship, like,
If you're smart, he would be networking pedo networks, and so I mean, yeah, it's sad, but yeah, if he was a smarter pedo, he would have a different avenue, right?
were they, was it, or was it, did she say anything to you?
To me, no. Pretty much, and I have a whole bunch of old emails saved from them, screenshots and whatnot.
Really?
Okay.
Bro, also, okay, keep in mind, the father had information that this was happening, like, long term. He had, like, okay, he had screenshots, he had emails, he knew this was happening on Snapchat. He had sought the connections. He did enough digging to get in contact with his aunt, who put him in contact with his mom. And even despite this, even despite being in contact with the kid's mom, or with the 19-year-old's mom, and knowing this is happening, he still wouldn't fucking go into the room. He still wouldn't, like, say, all right, I'm just doing a room check. Fatherly room check. Not even? Bro, yeah, take care of your children. What the fuck are you doing? The wildest surprise here is the Gen Alpha using email. I mean, well, he's also, you know, when you're a pedo, you gotta find different avenues, right? You get banned from Snap. Keep in mind, he went for Snapchat first. Then that was banned, so he went to email / Fortnite / something else. I don't remember.
Much of it very graphic in nature.
Okay.
About all the stuff they want to do to each other, and
Perfect.
Would you like give us consent to go through your phone to see? I mean, I'm not saying that we don't trust you or anything.
Millennial
Just to see,
parenting,
like,
I
if there's any
guess.
text messages or
Yeah,
anything
I think
like
it
that
is.
in between you guys.
The thing is that obviously, you know, there's her story and there's your story, right? There's two sides to every story, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we're trying to find out. Is
No, just ask her, cause I need my phone right now.
you know your phone's right here. What I'm saying is, like, with us together,
We're gonna
we
search
need
it
to do
anyway.
together.
Nah, not right now.
No, not right now. Okay.
They could easily get
is
the
there any reason?
The only reason is because I have a lot of gay, like, not
Bruh.
gay stuff, but stuff that would be weird for you to see.
I have a lot of gay. Well, hold on. Not gay, but, like, weird for you to see. Bro, what? Bro, what? My friend's dad used to room check my friend by throwing a flashbang in first. Highly effective. I don't believe you, but that sounds funny.
Like,
Trust me,
literally,
I'm sure I've seen a lot weirder stuff. Like, I'm not here to, like, judge, like, whatever you're into.
no, it's
I mean-
nothing I'm into.
He's
It's
in the
just the
fanboys.
stuff I was talking to you about. It's the
Explain that to me a little
you pretty much catfish men into giving you money.
According
What? Oh, is he a femboy online? He's a femboy who catfishes other men into giving him money, you think?
to court documents, Zach admitted that he and an ex-girlfriend would send pictures to men, ask them for photos in return, and then demand money in exchange for not exposing them.
This is not me.
He also admitted to trying to do this with SF.
You never tried that.
And
Shut
I
up,
haven't personally,
censor.
no.
You?
I can't say I have no.
Given that SF is a minor, the officers once again attempt to establish how much Zach knows about her age.
Did she ever tell you how old she was?
No.
How old did you think she was?
16, 17.
Bro, you fucking retard. They gave you a layup. I mean, obviously they know. They already know. Like, I think they already have access to her phone. They have access to at least half the fucking messages, right? They already know he's well aware of her age, probably. But they wanted to get him to say it. So they asked him, were you aware she was underage? No. How old did you think she was? Hey, idiot, clue, this is where you're supposed to say 18. Even if it's not true, really you should say nothing. But at the very least, say 18. If they ask you how old do you think she is, and you say fucking 16, you're just, okay, you're incriminating yourself.
I'm only 19, so that wouldn't be illegal.
No, she was like 16 or 17.
At least, yeah.
Oh, okay, so he's like harping on like fucking, is he hoping for like the Romeo and Juliet laws? 18, Your Honor.
And that, in my eyes, there was a full year thing back where I was from. As long as there's no weird going on.
Yeah, no,
it's
like,
not weird.
I'm just
I'm just trying to make that out there. Because if there's no weird, that's not illegal.
Okay, bro does not realize that you send any sort of explicit text to someone who's under the age. That's still very illegal. I think even, okay, you're 18. Under 18. You can be 17. There's the weird thing where I think at 17, it might be legal for you guys to have sex, like a 17 and a 19-year-old. Depending on state, it varies. But it would still be illegal for you to film anything nude of her or send your nudes to her. Like, that would still be illegal, I think, right? 107 IQ moment, yeah.
Like,
brought to you by vitamin water.
I do. Yeah.
I think that's what that is, right?
Just, one thing at a time, right?
Oh.
While this conversation is taking place, officers at the home receive permission to enter SF's bedroom, where
Okay, so the dad never did room checks. The officers received permission from the dad to check the room.
Zach has apparently been...
Is Romeo and Juliet 3-year average? That's what I'm not sure about. I don't know. Believe it or not, I'm not well versed in that, but probably 3 or 4. Because I think the idea is like, if you're both in high school, keep in mind you could have like a freshman and a senior both in high school. They don't want people dating in high school to like, be thrown in jail forever because they dated in high school, right? So high school can vary from 3 to 4 years. I don't know what the actual legal requirements are for Wisconsin, but
hiding for the past week.
Excessive buckets and absolute nightmare.
Is this thick? I guess. Welcome, Engie Man.
In SF's room,
Balls.
they find a black machete, some
Bruh.
of Zach's tank tops, his diploma, Xbox, and Blu-ray player.
Are you serious? The father is this fucking moronic? This father's a fucking moron. This father's a failure of a father. They didn't even have to search that hard. They entered the girl's room. They entered the 14-year-old's room. And what they find in there is some of his tank tops, one of his machetes, his Xbox. They didn't have to look very hard, did they? That's a fucking parental failing.
Can I go to that bathroom?
Xbox death
maybe
penalty?
2 seconds? Yeah.
Damn.
I think you're full of yeah. She's telling us kind of what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to be honest.
Alright, what do you mean by that?
I know.
It's time to be honest. What do you mean by that?
I know you're messaging her. I know a lot more.
Sure, yeah.
I know a lot more than you think I know.
Alright.
Okay. So it's time to be honest.
Yeah.
the nervous immediately grabbed the water. Yeah.
So tell me about what's going on.
So
define honest. Right.
From September to now. And I can move her pretty much. I ain't bang her or nothing.
He's clearly nervous now.
I didn't text, but I didn't actually.
Though Zach won't allow them to go through his phone, his lock screen is an image of 2 hands held together by their pinky fingers. In the middle of the screen are the words "together" and the date October 3rd, 2024.
Okay.
The day he says he started dating.
Did they put that? Hey, try that date. Try that date for his lock code. The date for his lock code could be 10-3, 10-03. Maybe it's like 10-3-24. Use that date. What's the 267 though? Together for 267. Like, hey, you got some ideas.
14-year-old SF.
Just be straight up, like, what type of things are you guys talking about?
Just I know a bunch of other very stupid. Like, we'll be
Become hacker man.
It'll be random. Did we? Not at all. Did I want to? No. Did I love her? In a way, yeah.
He loved her, but he didn't want to have sex with her. Did he travel all the way here? Yes. Did he kiss her? Yes. Did he hide in her closet? Yes. Did he want to have sex with her? No, of course not. No. Disgusting.
Okay.
Was it intense like that? No.
Okay.
See, if I'm saying that on text, I'm not doing it. I'm a okay.
I'm a bitch.
Man, I know I am. I'm not gonna go and tell. Oh yeah, no, I'm not actually doing it.
Bro, just saying like, hey, I promise I talk a big game in text, but I'm a bitch.
Okay.
Officers reported that in messages to SF, Zach wrote, quote, "I own you, you're mine." Throughout the
Wow.
messages, Zach tells her on a continuous basis that he needs her, can't be without her, and that she is his.
So when you guys were messaging back and forth on Gmail about like the whole thing, was there any photos sent by either of you? Like, did she send you anything? Did you send her anything? Was there anything like that?
Not really. It was the very first.
Not really?
Or something. That's it.
The very
And
first
still,
what?
She had it on her phone, not mine.
Yeah, you can work on uploading those ones to that link again. And
It's okay. It doesn't matter if retard doesn't know. It doesn't matter if it's deleted, right? The illegal part is sending it. The illegal part is not to be fair. Well, he's 19, okay? Having a picture of a 19-year-old's dick pic is not illegal. Sending it is the crime. Sending it to the minor is the crime. Whether it's deleted or not, you've committed the crime. And you can just get that, like, that much they can just get from the fucking telecom company, the phone company. We gotta let Palantir test drones on these kinds of people. Agreed.
And some there, a bunch of them discussing hiding because once they were busted, trying to find the more graphic ones.
While many of the conversations between Zach and SF were graphic in nature, they also discussed running away together if they got caught. In one message, Zach refers to her as his Juliet. When confronted by the investigators, Zach finally cracks.
This is why you knew about Romeo and Juliet laws?
This is your time to tell your side of things.
It's not. It's not. If a cop ever tells you this is not true. Your time to tell everything is in court. Your time to talk about stuff is court. Absolutely. They say, hey, we know more than you know. You need to be honest. Don't let them trick you.
Just one time. And it wasn't even like anything serious.
You guys that night?
Just bitch. But Howard.
Wait, what? Hold on. Just one time, it wasn't even like anything serious?
Anything serious.
You guys had sex that night?
That night?
Just bitch. But
yeah, but an hour, we left. We banged platonically. Bruh. He's not smart enough to understand the legal process. Of course he's not. Definitely not.
Howard, but... And that's what I'm even more worried about.
She was a rubber?
No, but I put up and we went out. I went out by myself and I went back to the street.
Because my worry, obviously, is you guys aren't able to detain him. Past questioning, and he tries to come back here.
Right.
They fucking buy a gun. What kind of failure are you of? My worry as a father is he comes back, then fucking kill him. Okay, I'm not condoning violence. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if someone breaks in your house and you're put in a self-defense situation, take advantage.
Well, I mean, at the very least, I have enough to bring him to jail on 4th degree assault.
You must carambit duel him for your daughter's honor? Bro.
So thanks for being honest, man. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. I was a bit nervous earlier. I told you if I have to piss, I'm not gonna really talk much because I'm not trying to piss. I'm trying to think of something else.
If I have to piss,
honest, I don't.
What kind of alpha lingo is this?
I get you in more trouble. It's worse if you lie. Just be honest, get your life together, and move on. We never met. We're all good.
The cops are like, thank you for making this. Thank you for making this case insanely easy for us. Thank you.
I go home. You're good.
I may or may not condone. Right, exactly. I may or may not condone. I don't think on YouTube you're allowed as a creator to condone violence, so therefore I cannot say I condone violence. But legally speaking, if you're put in and you believe you're in a self-defense situation, and someone's breaking into your home, hey, it's you know what you're allowed to do.
Literally, not a bad person, just grew up in a bad area.
With Zach's belief that he's headed home after this conversation, he's in for a rude awakening.
And then when I face the wall, I put transfer on your back.
Face the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to be placed under arrest at this point.
So here's the deal. We're gonna be taking you out for assault of a child, and then using a computer device to facilitate.
Bro is about to get explored in prison.
Sit.
Yeah, I got you.
Any advice for me?
Just any advice for me, bro? It's a little late now, but you shouldn't have talked to us. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I think, unironically, I think had he said not a word, if he said not a single word, lawyered up immediately, he was still fucked. He was still fucked because they have enough evidence from the texts to say that he was sexting with a minor. He was sending explicit messages to a minor. I guess he made it even worse by literally admitting, because they didn't have evidence of this. Without him saying it, they did not have evidence they had sex. He added that charge by speaking to them. So it could have been better if he said nothing. He might have been able to bail out, But the fact that he admitted, well, actually, he might still be able to bail out. I don't know. But the fact that he admitted to having sex with a minor, now he's definitely fucked. Can I get a sip? I got you. Any advice? Absolutely retard, yeah. He is fucked, yeah, no chance. Registered sex offender at 19 is insane.
I don't want to really give you a little back.
Hey, what you mean? I ain't gonna tell nobody. We cool. I ain't gotta keep this shit up. God, dude, I don't even know how to do it. You tell me before I make myself anything worse?
I'll tell you she's not a juvenile.
Okay, I see it was 16, 17, but I thought
According to police documents, Zach eventually admitted that his mother told him SF was only 14 after she'd been contacted by SF's dad. He explained his reason for continuing the relationship despite the age difference was that he loved her, and it was a different feeling than he had experienced with anyone else.
Hey, we cool though? Yeah, we're good, man.
Are we cool now? Like, hey, bro, it's not personal. Look, you're going to jail, and you're going to jail for what? It's not personal, though.
You all good?
We cool, whatever. Like, I don't care.
Bro?
No, listen, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, no, you're good, bro.
Zachary Vogt was charged with second-degree assault of a child, use of a computer to facilitate a child crime, and exposing a child to harmful material. He pled not guilty, and in October 2025, all charges were dismissed by the
What? Wait, what? All charges were dismissed. Why?
Prosecutor. His case was then picked up by the federal court, and Zach was charged with travel with intent to engage in illicit conduct with a minor, production of child, and coercing a minor for
harder charges. Harder charges.
In a letter to the judge, Zach wrote that he takes full responsibility.
I would hope so.
He pled guilty to the production of child. As part of his plea agreement, the other 2 charges were dismissed. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Following the completion of his sentence, he will be on supervised release for 15 years in order to comply with the requirements of the Sex Offender Registration and Notification Act. We had to cut many details.
He literally admitted it. Why'd they need to do a plea deal? They didn't need to do a plea deal. He literally said he had sex with a minor. You already had evidence of him sending pornography to a minor. You already had evidence of him having sex with a minor. Why do they still... Why are they so... Why is the prosecution so fucking lazy? It was a slam dunk case. Why are they so fucking lazy that they have the evidence? He admitted in words he had sex with her. That's frustrating.
From this video for YouTube. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU
Retardation
Plus.
Gets you a long way,
Available
apparently.
now
Well,
on
he's
iOS,
still got
Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV,
I'll let
and
them
Google
say the
TV.
piece.
Download EWU Plus.
EWU's good shit, though. Okay, look. EWU's good shit. I love EWU. So yeah, sub if you're not sub to EWU. EWU. It is EWU. They say, yo, what up, guys? EWU crew here. Whatever the fuck they say. It's EWU. That's what they're called, okay? It is EWU. I'm not just making up stuff. But either way, my point is, he got 15 years. I don't know. Had it been just the state charges, I don't know what it would have been. But perhaps they knew what they were doing. Perhaps going to federal meant they could get him on easier 15-year charges. I don't know. But I think prosecutors are so fucking lazy. He should have got like 20 or even more. Either way. The police car goes, EWU, EWU, EWU. Maybe that's why they're called that. Duh. No, I don't know. That's funny, though. Bro, well, at least he's gone. Okay, so terrible father, terrible fucking father, terrible mother, his mother, terrible fucking person, him, terrible prosecutor. There's fucking failures all fucking around here, you know? Like, you have a 14-year-old who's dumb, and that's fine. 14-year-olds are dumb. They're just gonna be dumb. And they were failed in multiple steps of society. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, and I don't know. Yeah, it just is. The state was going to drop the charge. Well, I think the only reason they dropped it was because they knew federal charges were coming, to be honest, or to be fair. To be fair to them, I don't think that, like, if there were no federal charges, I don't think they would have dropped it. I think they only dropped it because they knew the federal courts were going to charge him. But they could have also got him on both state and federal charges. I think. I don't know how it works. Maybe it would have been like double jeopardy and you can't try him for the same thing twice. But I don't know. He is 100% guilty, though. What percentage of guilt do you apply to the parents? I don't know. It's the situation. It's like the situation, right? Censor. It's like online, right? Where you have those people in Discord servers that kind of allow for like groomer shit to happen, and they're like, well, the parents should have handled that. The parents should have not allowed them online. It's the parents' fault. Kinda, but no. The groomers are still way, way, way more fucking guilty. You know, the people who are like allowing the groomers to do this shit are way, way more guilty. I would say the parents maybe had like, okay, let's say like 20% guilt, right? Let's argue 20% guilt. Okay, well, okay, to be fair, yeah, parents having evidence, the parents should have immediately sought, you know, should have immediately brought it to police. They could have easily done it too. They could have went straight to police, and they did. So 50%, 50%, maybe even more. Maybe maybe like 75% parents being fucking guilty. 100% he's guilty though. Is nobody gonna be asked how she ended up being a slut at 14? Like, hello. Why? The dad's definitely retarded. Yeah, the dad is retarded. Parents didn't raise him right. True. Let's see. The dad let her play Fortnite. It was over before it even started. Over from the beginning. You let your kids play Fortnite, this is what happens to them. Real. Anyway. All right, let me take a quick break here. Just a really quick break, and I'll be back, and we can watch something else. Love you, Neko. Thank you, Tailgater. Love back to you. Platonic love. Bruh. Brother. Alright. That was good stuff, though. That was good content. Alright, next I think we're gonna watch we have a Rev video. we have a Rev says deaths video we can look at. We have Hero Hey, I guess. It looks like the same situation though. I don't know. What else we got? It's getting scary now, says Moist Critical. Actually, no, we have a Asmon slop. That seems good. We have an Asmon slop that seems funny. It's about furries on Twitch. Give me a big hug through the screen. Thank you, Tailgater. Hug back to you. No pedo says Des. No pedo reviews. No Asmon slop. Bruh. Alright, I guess we just have no content censor. No moist slop. Censor! What if we're watching we're gonna watch Super Yummy Munchie Cat. I see a video called Poppin' Cooking. Eating Poppin' Cooking Do-It-Yourself Ramen Box Kit. You want Super Yummy Munchie Cat slop? No, Super Yummy Munchie Cat. Wait, we have Leaflet slop. What about Leaflet slop? Anyway, all right, I'm gonna be right back before I waste too much time here. All right, BRB. See you in a moment. One sec. Leaflet debate's fine. Well, it's not even a debate, but we could watch a Celestium debate. Celestium debating with Avalav or someone else. Celestium has debate content. Either way, all right, I'll be right back. We'll discuss it in a moment. One sec.
景色探してるアクセル踏めば風が歌うこの夜は笑い Midnight タボスカイ星を越えて走り続ける胸の奥のこの夢は誰にも止められない 遠いネオンが手を振るように眠らない街輝いてるスピードだけ真実になる Midnight タボスカイ風を
Hello, I'm back. Hello, hello. Okay. Did you miss me? Hello. So, what now? What do we do now? How goes it? Balls. Yeah, I agree. Balls, bro. I'm gonna brown and very important reacting. What the fuck? Tanya, that's not the React recommendations, okay? That's not the recommendation channel. That's terrible. That's terrible, okay? Not worth watching. Wait, we got, okay, CoffeeZilla. Is this good? Let's see. Is this good? CoffeeZilla videos are good sometimes, right? This is half an hour, though. If I watch this, it would be basically the rest of the stream. Never heard of Goliath Ventures, private equity, nothing online, just a slick talking CEO, Christopher Delgado. With all the social proof in the world, I dove in. What followed were 7 months of lawsuits, threats, Cash Patel photos, multi-million-dollar parties, and eventually a twist that I never expected. Let's see. It sounds vaguely interesting, I guess, but enough to watch a half hour, maybe not. Exposing a $10 billion, is that billion? Debt industry? Nah. Anyway. Balls. What else we got? Huge Iron Mouse English VA controversy over NTE game. Men goon to you? Responding to Hassan's meltdown about me. Shoe on head? Shoe on head, huh? Let's see. That's another half-hour video? Bro, I'm not watching a half-hour shoe and head video. All shoe and head's videos are about like half an hour, it seems like, right? Yeah, roughly. 20 to 30 minutes. Bira. What's next on the chopping block, Neko? That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm looking at what's recommended. I'm looking at stuff that's... I'm looking for stuff that's somewhere between 10 to 20. So like anything that's like 15 minutes or less, honestly. Amazing speed ball skills. What the fuck? No Gamu? Nah, not today, I guess. I mean, unless I don't know. Because like if I was gonna start playing now, we only have like 40 minutes. What about that game that you were talking about being 25? Or that guy you were talking about being 25? What guy? What? The guy I was talking about being 25. I assume you mean video. Okay. Video, yes. Scroll up. What? Scroll up. Alright, scrolled up. Now what? I see Moist Slop, no Super Yummy Munch Cap, Leaf Flip Debate is fine. Balls. What's next on the chopping block? Alright. Let's watch Leaflet video. Leaflet slop time. Stop padding. I'm not trying. I'm not stalling. I'm looking for something to watch, okay? Bro, like my leaflet videos, like, okay. From my reacts, like okay, so where is it? My leaflet videos both got over 2K views. The two different leaflet debates. The Kodiak one by Tectone got only like 400 views. The one of Refs' Death only got like 67 views, literally. So, apparently Leaflet makes good content on YouTube. I don't know. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning you just put Leaflet's name in there and you get views. Yeah. Anyway. 6'7", yeah, I agree, 6'7". You pad your stream harder than Goddess Iris pads her chest. Who the fuck is Goddess Iris? Do I gotta look this up now? Do I want to know? Goddess Iris is a streamer? I'm not finding it. Is it Konosuba reference? Oh, okay. Well, I'm a fake weeb, so I didn't get it, okay? Neko does not know ball. I'm a fake weeb, okay? Look, this is too weeb for me. I failed the weeb test. Fake web? Damn. Imagine phone posting. Weeb. Neck's breasts are all natural? What the fuck? Well, Neko the character, perhaps. Me, myself, and I, being male, do not have breasts, okay? I clearly have very strong pectoral muscles. IRL Neko has implants. Obviously, nah. Fuck off. Anyway, all right. Did I speed this up? I gotta speed up. Leaflet has to be sped up. So we're gonna go like 1.25 again. It's only a 10-minute video, so. Anyway, hello. This is a video called He Crashed Out Again by Leaflets. It seems to be about Hassan. And as far as I can tell, Hassan keeps crashing out. Let's see what it is about this time.
Ooh, Hassan exposed live on stream. What did he do this time? Did he shock his dog again? Video from Hero.
What did he do this time?
Another day, another clip of Twitch streamer Hassan Piker getting enraged at random chatters and random people on Twitter.com. This time, he's upset at...
Bruh, wait, I'm not even showing the video. Fucking fake, talentless, bad reactor. Hold on. Where's the button? Boop. Well, fuck, now I can't use this react. Oh well. I also just noticed that this video is Leaflet reacting to Hero Hey, which I could just go and watch the Hero Hey video. But the problem is, if I go watch the Hero Hey video directly, then I can't put Leaflet's name on it. You know? I can't put Leaflet's name on the react. Fake weeb, fake streamer, fake cat girl, it's so over. Real.
Being called a quote-unquote...
It's a new model. He's using it already. I saw he made a post about it on YouTube.
White baby.
Stop milking Leaflet. The Leaflet will milk. The Leaflet milking will continue until morale increases or gets better.
Now the baby part's weird. I don't really...
I like the new look. I like it.
What this is supposed to even mean, but like, it's funny he's mad because we've seen in the past already that...
Yeah, I remember Hero Hey didn't have like... Hero Hey's videos was a lot of like Marvel... it was Overwatch content. While he was talking over it, I think. Then there was also like the Marvel Rivals content where he's talking over it. He's finally got himself a model. I don't know why it's an injured. I don't know why it's like wearing bandages over an eye, but you know. She's like 40. Is there no milk to be had?
When it's convenient to him, he'll say that he's a white guy. When it's convenient to him, he'll say he's not a white guy. And now he's mad at being called a white baby, but not even just mad. I mean, you'll see in a second. He's like just literal full aggro.
What he's doing here is smearing Connie as a Zionist in defense of you because she reacted to something. She reacted to something.
Also to note, Hassan's getting made fun of for copying Nick Fuentes. Hassan is actually getting made fun of because he decided to wear a suit. He decided to wear his suit for some reason.
Completely indefensible statement of yours. See, this is what I mean. It's like, really, it's indefensible. You find it indefensible.
Dude, Hassan is the biggest fucking LARPer ever, dude. Like, for real. This dude is LARPing so hard. This guy acts like some kind of commie justice warrior, and, you know, this guy's been balling for so long. It's unreal. This guy is
balling. Balling's a good term, though. When someone's been balling, you don't say someone's been balling as, like, hey, they've been doing bad stuff. Unless you mean balling as in, like, crying. Like, bawling their eyes out.
Like max capitalist, and he's like preaching socialism. It's unreal.
Why is he streaming with a suit on, or you think I should stream with a suit?
For
this guy is like even more bougie capitalist than like anyone on the right, to be honest.
Or a white supremacist organization who has actively tried to tackle affirmative action initiatives, which have now led to the anti-DEI movement that we are currently in. You find that to be so
yeah, because DEI is gay.
Sometimes you can't be talking like that, white baby.
Real.
See, this is what I mean.
He's doing the Yasmin Gold thing. Maybe do I gotta start doing this when someone starts talking to me in chat? Do I gotta pull up like fucking Chatterino and have like the where it's just me talking to them and I just see only their chats? And then he's gonna ban them. Watch, he's gonna ban them. He's gonna talk directly to them, argue at them, and then he's gonna ban them at the end. It's like a public execution. Yeah, I see. It is enjoyable. I see. Maybe I gotta. The problem is I don't have enough people to do that with. If you're a bigger channel, you can do that. If you're a big channel, you can ban people and be fine, right? But it is funny. It is funny for content, I guess. I would agree. Leaflet needs a thesaurus. What word did she say? Ballin' bad? I don't know. It couldn't hurt, I guess. Never know. Might get astray.
First of all, suck my I'm a goddamn Muslim.
That's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Did they just censor the suck my cock? Is that what they censored?
Muslim America gets called.
He's like, oh.
First of all, suck my I'm a goddamn Muslim American who gets called a terrorist every day. Okay, are we doing racism Olympics? Are we talking about what kind of racism is institutionally completely appropriate?
I love how he's like, are we doing racism Olympics while he's literally doing victim Olympics? Like, dude, I'm the biggest victim. I get called this, that, the third, and like, you don't get called a terrorist for being a.
I do like that Leaflet keeps moving herself. Like Leaflet's like, okay, his face is on this side. I'm moving myself over here. I would have just said fuck it.
Muslim, bro. You get called a terrorist for the things
So
you
then there's
literally say.
race,
Yeah,
yeah.
I do not understand this. Bro will literally advocate for... I can't even repeat the stuff, actually. I can't even repeat the stuff he advocates for, but you guys all know what I mean. He advocates for things that are terrorist acts. And then he's like, I'm only getting called this because of racism or whatever. Like, dude, oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Dude, oh my gosh, are you serious?
Fucking dick eating on a daily basis.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
White baby. We're not talking about like black Americans living in Jim Crow South here. What the? I'm attacking the concept of tokens that are being spent in the behest of white supremacy.
Tokens? What do you mean by tokens? Tokens that are being spent. Are we at fucking Chuck and Cheese's? Chuck E. Cheese's. Are we at Chuck E. Cheese's? What does it mean tokens being spent at the behest of white supremacy?
You can't be saying
hyphenated Americans,
like that.
yeah.
That's ridiculous. It's
Cheese
a joke,
chucker.
man. I know. It's just like very...
You're a fucking cheese chucker.
Frustrating. The idea that I'm like a anti-Asian reactionary because I'm saying that...
Also, I so despise the people who say Asian and what they mean is Muslims or Indians. I don't care if they're in the Asian part of the continent. I do not fucking care. Like, no. Fuck you. That's not what... When people hear Asian, they're not thinking of an Indian. When they hear Asian, they're not thinking of a Muslim. No. Asian should only be East Asians. Okay? I don't care. When people say Asian, they're thinking of East Asians. No one's over here thinking, damn, we have an Asian problem. And they're like, yeah, those Japanese people keep fucking suicide bombing. Those Japanese people keep doing terrorist acts. No. No. When you say there's an Asian problem or something, you're hiding behind the good Asians. You're hiding the bad Asians behind the good Asians. It's not fair. I know. I said that the continent is technically Asia. It's Eurasia. Yeah, I got it. I understand the technicality, and I think it's bullshit. You forgot about Malaysia, I guess, but yeah. You steal the identity. It's real. Steal our culture. You're crashing out. It's fine. You just want a pedantic American... No, it's not even about American cultural supremacy. America is better. That's true. But, like, in America, you don't say Asian and mean fucking Muslims or Indians. No, you just say Muslim or Indian. No one in America says Indians... Or, sorry, no one in America says Asians and means, like, brown people. It just doesn't happen. Okay, I don't care about Malaysia. Malaysia can stay with the Indians. Malaysia can stay with the Indians. Okay, I don't care about Malaysia. Malaysia is fake Asian anyway.
The anti-DEI movement that is literally harming Asian Americans right now.
Wait, hold on. The anti-DEI... No, DEI... Wait, hold on.
I guess basically what I'm saying is East Asia needs its own designation, which I guess is East Asian, but it's too many words. Just leave it Asian.
DEI has harmed Asians actually more than like any other race. What is he talking about? What is this guy on right now?
In some ways.
Okay, but which Asians though? Okay, hey Leaflet, which Asians though? Here's the distinction though. Leaflet says DEI has harmed Asians more than anyone else. This is okay. The distinction is actually important here. In this exact example, the distinction is actually important. Because which Asians are harmed by DEI? It's not the Indians. The Indians are not harmed by DEI. The Muslims are not harmed by DEI. It's the East Asians. When you have Chinese immigrants, when you have Japanese immigrants, when you have Korean immigrants who come to America, they're the ones who tend to excel and they suffer for it. They're the ones suffering for DEI. So this is one example where the distinction is actually important. The widescreen Asians, what the fuck? Yeah. Either way, so like Leaflet's using the Asian example, like the U.S. definition of Asian, and Hassan's using the European definition of Asian.
Was also in some ways deployed Asian faces for white supremacy. This is how it started. That clip is
Asians for white supremacy?
National Committee. Of course.
Is she gonna know? Is she gonna realize?
I do. Like if I describe the context of like what my criticism is.
Do you like DEI? You care about Asians? Oh yeah, sure, bro. Sure.
Hassan is okay. Hassan is, unless you're a Euroid, okay. Hassan is incorrect. Okay. I mean, like leaflet's American, right?
You still choose to go, nah, that's
leaflet's
still
usage is correct.
No, you know
okay?
what I think is fucked up? I think white supremacy is fucked up. I think anti-DEI initiatives are fucked up. Okay.
He says, I think white supremacy is fucked up. I think anti-DEI initiatives are fucked up.
I think racism is fucked up. And if you are going to be a willing participant,
right? Okay, so Hassan's like, I think racism is fucked up, but DEI is good. Getting people jobs based on their race is good. Okay. American culture isn't pedantic. They were fine before. They aren't improved by having all this identity politics and, quite frankly, pedantic ideas about their race and culture thrown at them for simply being there and having a way of life that these people seem to want to undermine. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's too much words. Okay.
of white supremacists.
I'm too drunk for this.
I'm gonna shit on you. Okay.
The amount of editing that I need to do to play a Hassan clip on YouTube without hopefully running into
Can you
problems.
ban that
like,
man?
This man
I
can't
cannot
go 2
ban the
sentences
man.
without cussing, or you know what? Sometimes even less than that. Bro's just perpetually losing it, and it's crazy.
Hassan's using the lefty definition of racism. Prejudice plus power. Yeah, most likely.
That he's also trying to say that he cares about Asian Americans.
Also, keep in mind what Hassan was going off about. Hassan was going off about all this stuff, and all this user said was, "You can't be talking like that, white baby. Sometimes you just can't be talking like that, white baby." Clearly, someone trying to get at him. Clearly, this is a user who is intentionally trying to rage bait him. Right? No one looks at that and doesn't think that's clear rage bait. 24-month sub, by the way. That's a good point. Subscribe for 24 months. That's clear rage bait. That's probably a user he knows. That's rage bait. And he's freaking out. He's actually freaking out about it.
And that's why he's advocating for DI policies. Because DI policies actively hurt Asian Americans.
Uh-huh.
Does he not realize this, or is he being like...
Hero Hey, come on. Does Leaflet and Hero Hey not understand? Do they really not understand the difference between his usage of Asian and their usage of Asian?
Bad faith, or is he lying through his teeth? I don't know. Maybe he's really that ignorant. I don't know. I'll give you an example, though. Let's talk...
Bruh. Unlearned. How dare they?
Universities. So in general, on average, Asians were scoring very high on tests, and universities, of course, then wanted these Asians to be a part of their universities. But the DI advocates saw this and were very offended, saying that the Asians were quote-unquote overrepresented, and it wasn't quote-unquote equitable. They then advocated...
The American reactoids here are retarded. A little bit.
For universities to adopt DEI.
Hassan has staff in there, and some people get site-wide banned. Yeah, that's true. I believe it.
Policies that actively...
Yeah, okay, hold on. But if they're a Hassan sub... they probably see leniency. If you can show them, hey, I've been subbed to Hassan for 24 months, you might get leniency.
Discriminate against Asians by penalizing Asians, making it so even if they were...
DEI hurts literally everybody involved with DEI. Even the people that supposedly get buffs from DEI, it also hurts them. DEI is such a bad idea, it's actually unreal. That can we not just admit that black people, brown people basically, okay, can we just not admit that non-fair-skinned people benefit from DEI? Why are we going to say it's even bad for them? No, it's not. It's not bad for them. They get stuff. They get fucking free stuff. They get better education. They get better jobs, more money. Man, all of those fucking brown people getting all that kind of money is really bad for them. That's bad. It hurts them. Man, it hurts them having all that money. Can someone hurt me with that money? Can I get hurt by having too much money, please? Can I get some of that hurt by having too much money, please? But he would possibly think it was a good idea. Because if you think about it for more than 5 seconds, it's very obvious what the effect is. Because if you say, let's just say like black people, right, who would have a positive effect from DEI according to them. Well, what happens then is that everybody assumes that every single black person only got the job because of DEI. Because what else could you assume from it?
Oh, no.
Because it's literally the effect of it. So what that does is it undercuts anybody that is black that legitimately earned the job. It undercuts.
It's okay, and that's a minuscule amount. The amount of black people hurt by DEI, the amount of black people who are let's say genuine geniuses, and they're hurt by DEI because someone thinks they only got the job for being they're not smart. They only got the job for being DEI, but they're actually really smart. You know how small of a percentage that is? You know how insanely small of a percentage that is? The vast majority benefit. It's very clear and very obvious. The vast majority benefit from DEI programs. He clearly meant the Euro usage of Asian, West Asian. Yeah, it's true. He was referring to himself as an Asian. I don't know how they missed it. How did they not miss it? He was referring to himself as an Asian. He was saying they're calling him a white baby, white baby. His issue was he was calling himself Asian. How did they miss that? They create the problem rates and identities so they can play the victim cards, so change of rules, whatever the game is. True. Jarvin pulled that up. We're watching Leaflet react to Hero Hey, react to Hassan. This is Neko reacting to Leaflet, reacting to Hero Hey, reacting to Hassan.
Literally all of them.
And Hassan's reacting to a chatter.
It's just such a bad system in general for everybody. Again, not just for Asians, not just for white people, for literally everyone involved. It's a bad idea.
Scoring higher on tests that they would actually Asians, making it so even if they were scoring higher on tests, that they would actually not be admitted, and that the universities would instead admit other groups, predominantly Black Americans, that were scoring lower over the Asians because that was a quote-unquote equitable thing to do. But this is literally discrimination. This is literal bigotry. But of course, Hassan and people like Hassan will never admit this, and now they're going to gaslight Asians to their face, saying, actually, these policies are good for you guys. Trust. And by the way, Hassan's own viewer had previously called him out for his terrible coverage regarding topics related to Asian Americans. Hassan got very offended by this and actually made racist remarks in response.
Oh
Context
my
here is in
God.
2023, the Supreme Court ruled against affirmative action, aka these DI policies at universities. Biden, who was president at the time, went on to address this stuff. He was very mad at this ruling, as he's a proponent of DI policies. Hassan seems to agree with Biden and also...
Yeah, equitable, yeah, that means equality of outcome. Yeah. It's like when people talk about equality, oftentimes when leftists talk about equality, they mean equitable, I guess equity or whatever, however you say it. But they want equality of outcome. They don't want they don't actually want equal opportunities. They say equity. Okay. Equity or whatever, fucking equity. They don't want equal opportunities. They claim they do. They say they do. In all their speeches, they say we want equal opportunity. Not true. What they're fighting for is equal outcomes. They want equal outcomes. So even if that means putting their finger on the scale to help those who otherwise would not achieve equal outcomes, given equal opportunities, they'll do it. That's what they're fighting for, really. They want to have the equal outcome. And that's not natural. That's not how the world works. Everyone given the same exact starting position, same exact starting line, same exact opportunities, will not achieve, equal outcomes. Yeah, equal outcomes for everyone except the people they disagree with. Exactly.
Wants these DI policies at universities, so he was also
Which
very
happens to be
offended.
white people
and
more
this
than
is
anything
where,
else.
again, like I said, he gets called out by his own chatter.
Hassan, I regret to tell you that you have anti-Asian politics. Your recent report on Asia and Asian-related news has been horrible. Why can't we do the two things at the same time? They are not mutually...
Also, I do not 100%. I don't doubt that his own viewers are probably too stupid to realize the difference. He's probably got a lot of U.S. viewers who don't realize when Hassan says Asian, he means the European definition of Asian. So when they're like, your recent report on Asia and Asian-related news is horrible, it's probably because you're misunderstanding him. Well, okay. Even if you understand him, he's probably horrible. But I'm just meaning they probably agree with him if they understood what he meant.
Exclusive? Wait, you think I'm anti-Asian politics because I think the Supreme Court decision... How much... Dude, I'm sorry. There is nothing more annoying to me than first generation, second generation, third generation Asian motherfuckers who are dogs to white people, okay?
First generation, second generation, third... How many generations? How many generations? Bro, how many generations? You're basically saying all Asian people at that point. They have to be like 4 generations deep? What do you mean?
Okay? You are literally barking for white people. Shut the f up.
Ah, what a fucking asshole.
This guy's literally like, no, I am the model minority. Yeah, okay, dude. No, you don't understand. The model minority myth is not a myth. I literally am that. I love math. I'm so Asian. I love math. Please. Is that what you're going to say next? Dumbass. Shut the f up.
Wow.
Give me what I'm doing.
Okay, so now this is Hassan. Now Hassan is conflating the two. Now Hassan is stupidly conflating when people say Asians are good at math. Nobody, and I mean fucking nobody, means that nobody means Muslims are good at math. Not a single person who says Asians are good at math means Muslims are good at math. Now, to be fair, some Indians can be good at math. That's true. Indians can, there's a lot of Indian programmers. Granted, a lot of them fake their certifications and degrees and such. But anytime that whole like stereotype of Asians being good at math, that's East Asians. That stereotype's East Asians. So now he's attributing that to all Asians. He's confusing it.
Here. that you think is anti-Asian. Talking about affirmative action.
Oriental, yeah.
Why should Asians lose under affirmative action, though? So what? Benefit white women the most? Well, get into Berkeley then, okay? Suck my dick. Get into Berkeley. Go get into Berkeley. Go get into any of the University of California
his
schools.
His fallback is just suck my dick. He doesn't really have an argument. He's like, all right, well, just suck my dick then.
Okay.
But they invented numbers,
I want to know your
right.
GPA.
The Arabic numeral
you
system,
know what's
right?
great?
What's great?
At least you could tell your disappointed parents that you couldn't get into Harvard and Yale because you're
Holy
Asian.
shit, this
now
guy's
you don't
so
have that.
fucking
So what are you gonna
racist,
do?
bro.
What are you gonna do now? Now
he is actually malding.
Okay. At least you had that. You could have just been like, oh well, I'm Asian. They're discriminating against me. Now you don't even have that. You're fucked.
What an immature psycho, dude. I can't believe
move yourself, Leaflet. Move to the right.
Almost every time I talk about his son, but it
Your
is
haze here. You gotta move to the right
now.
now.
Hear the worst takes from the most unprofessional slob who LARPs as if he's the working class when he's been rich his whole life, and then you'll say he's anti-capitalist while willingly engaging in one of the most heavily consumerist lifestyles he possibly can by, for example, living in one of the most expensive areas in LA in a multi-million-dollar house and buying the most expensive designer clothes he can.
You say, oh, the numbers don't seem to matter when it comes to age of consent. For Asians, well, West Asians perhaps.
Like bragging about that stuff. Literally will take pictures of himself like showing stacks of cash and his designer clothes while he says eat the rich. Like, dude, it's a complete joke.
Yeah, them ones.
And then his viewers defend this stuff facetiously saying things like, oh, you can't live in society and criticize society. And it's like, dude, he's not just living in society. Like I said, he willingly engages in a heavily consumerist lifestyle, willingly engages to the greatest extent he possibly can with capitalism while acting like he's against that stuff. It is pure hypocrisy. Anyways, enough said. That's the end of this one. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful week ahead. I'll see you in the next one.
That's so crazy, man. But yep, so I don't like
I'll see you in the next one.
It's disadvantages people that actually do deserve it, in my opinion. It's like whoever has the best score has the best score. That's how I think it should go. It's the only fair way.
It should be it should be meritocracy. That's the thing. Granted, you know, with meritocracy, you're going to see a lot. It will be a lot of Asians at the top, and I mean East Asians. A lot of East Asians will be at the top. You're gonna have followed by white people, followed by like the others. But yeah, it should be a meritocracy. Why not? Why would school be anything else? It's supposed to be academic, right? It's really dumb to be like, hey, your skin's different, therefore we'll give you like 10 more points. Either way, I guess, you know, hey, there's that. There's me reacting to Leaflet, reacting to Hero Hey, reacting to Hassan, reacting to chatters. Pretty cool, right? You hate everyone involved in this video, Neko included. What the fuck did I do? I was just reacting like everyone else, okay? I was just reacting like everyone else. I'll probably make that video. I'll probably make it, despite the fact that I didn't have the first 30 seconds. I didn't have 30 seconds of the video on there. I'll probably make that into a video. Why not? I feel like it was a good conversation, okay? It's better system for qualifying for any position in work or jobs than it is just hired on the basis of double standards like race or some shit. Yeah, true. A lot of times, especially in the tech industry, which I'm in the tech industry, you get a lot of different people who probably lied about their certifications, their degrees, their experience. Very annoying. Techo? What? Neko? Real. And it is very frustrating to work with people who seem to have no idea what they're doing. It's very annoying. Yeah, diploma mill is real. It's very annoying to work with people who are like you have to handhold them every fucking step of the way. You have to explain every little fucking thing. Like I'll get something done and I'll be like, all right, I set it ready for test. It is now time for the QA, quality assurance, your turn. Go look at it. You have your own rules. You have your own stuff. You should know how this works. You have a thing. You have a kind of like post-it note that has all the info on how this is supposed to work. Go ahead with it. And then they ask me basic bitch questions. They need my hand holding the whole fucking way. To the point where it's like, I might as well have tested this myself. I might as well have just tested this myself because I'm holding your hand the whole fucking testing. To the point where I can't work on something else because I'm helping you. It's fucking annoying. The tech industry, technically a femboy. What the fuck? No, I'm not a femboy though. Can't fool me. What the fuck? You reposted the video in React channel? Why are you reposting stuff? I can see. I don't need to repost stuff. I can see the videos. I can see I scrolled up and saw the video. I don't need you to repost stuff. Call the week real. Not having a crutch to hold up Those who can't even understand the task or the ins and outs. Yeah. It'd be nice if they could just fail. If they didn't know how to do it, they just failed. That would be nice. This is why you graduated early. You wish that you can stream longer. Neko. Oh wait, these are two different people. Two YouTube boys. You graduate. This is why you graduate early. What do you mean? You chose to graduate earlier to avoid something like this? I mean, I wish I could stream longer too. Honestly, I wish I could. If I didn't have a day job, I would just stream like for like at least 6 hours. At least 6 hours a day. Not a femboy, a full-fledged whoa man. Nah. Leaflet shocked. What? Is that shocked? It is shock. Accelerationism. Get the AI to replace the Indians 200. I think that's the problem. Is I think that's the direction it's going to go. We're going to get AI advanced enough. Like, we're going to get the walking robots. We're going to get the AI that can fucking do all the shit that, you know, you have, like, low-level tech people doing. What do you think's going to happen? We're going to have the fucking... the day laborers out of a job. The simple, like, day laborers out of a job. The low-level tech people out of a job. We're going to have a lot of different people who came by who just don't have a job anymore. What are they going to do then? How many of them are going to resort to crime? I don't know. Should I get a headache too? I'm starting to get a headache too because it never fails me. Sorry to hear that. I just thought of the job simulator like the game in comparison to what people do. Fake credentials to get in. They may as well just play that. True. Dystopia. AI accelerationism, but the Indians. That's where I think we're heading. In America, I think the problem is with where we're heading is AI will accelerate. AI will get insanely good. AI will replace a lot of people. But immigration will not slow at all. That's the unfortunate reality, I think. And I don't know where that's going to go. That's going to be hell world. That's going to be real life hell world. Yes, I hated school and I was a bad kid, but I kept my grades ridiculously high because I didn't want to repeat any grades. Plus, I did go to school in a different country. Okay, gotcha. Nice. Well, I mean, I was kind of a little bit bad in school. Not really that bad. I don't know. I was a fucking nerd, but I didn't really do the work I was supposed to do for certain classes. I hated English class, okay? And that's what makes me such a great speaker. This is why I knew equity, okay? Look, you need a smart brain. You need at least 107 IQ to know equity, okay? A lot of people don't know this word. Hell world, not to be confused with that, with what Nick Francis said it was. Something hell. Wait, what did he... Okay, wait. I don't know. What did he say? Is it something like goy? Goy something? And, oh, yeah, okay. I mean, that's probably where I got that from. 100% that's probably where I got it from. But, you know, it's okay. Anyway, let's look. What else we got? What else we got? You're in fights constantly. I got in one fight. I think I got in one fight in high school. And it wasn't even that serious. I got in one little altercation. I wasn't the one who started it either. You should know by now that I always love and support you, Neko. Remember that for me? I'll remember it. Thank you. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you, thank you. So Hassan crashed out. Rev. Ha ha ha. Does anyone else... Ha ha ha. Does anyone else... Hassan have tiny head? Ha 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 ha. Isn't this the peak of humor? Are you guys not laughing? Why aren't you laughing? Ha 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 ha. Hassan have tiny head. His head's... okay, like, it might be small, but it's not... Like, this joke was funny for all of, like, 1 second. This joke was all funny for all of 1 second, and, like, Rev... Like, you have... Okay. Hassan deserves the hate. Don't get me wrong. But you have a whole circle of Hassan haters who just repeat the same Hassan jokes over and over again. And it gets so fucking tiresome. His head's small. I don't know. What's the other? He's a fucking bougie fake capital communist. He the Kaya, yeah, the fucking Kaya stuff. Oh my god, shock dog, dog shocking. I don't know. He dresses like a high schooler. Pedal enabler, making fun of the sun. Look in the mirror. What? How dare you? The Beetlejuice pick was the best. That's kind of funny. Only because I like Beetlejuice. I like Beetlejuice. The first movie was great. I don't really know if I want to see the second one. Beetlejuice, the first one's good though. So that's kind of funny. But you know, the gag alone without anything else helping it, awful. They forced him to leave. We got a new leaflet video literally released an hour ago. Do we finish a stream with another leaflet video? Who is Davey? Slappa. Today's a Slappa kind of day, I'm sorry. Tomorrow, look, I fucked up the schedule, I know. I fucked up the schedule. Blank room soup. It was supposed to be... Monday was supposed to be reacting, but then I took Monday off. Tuesday was Lego Star Wars Akaru, but instead we played... Wait, what did we play? Oh, we played Risk of Rain 2. Wednesday, today, was supposed to be gaming, but we've just done React Slappa. So I really have not followed like the schedule at all, unfortunately. I could follow it and tomorrow could be more Yap Slop. React Slop, Yap Slop. Or maybe I could switch it. Tomorrow can be gaming. Sekiro or better Reacts, please. You like React Slop? I like React Slop. I like gaming, I like React Slop. Honestly, as much as people dislike React Slop, or they say they do, you know, I think this is what Tim's talking about. Censor, alright? You know Tim talks about this, right? Despite what people say, the metrics seem to show that React Slop actually does better in terms of chat interaction. Chat interaction, viewer count, average. But yeah. But, you know, that's not everything. It gets discussion going. I think that's why it's engaging pretty honest. True. I'm still waiting for the water portion of the stream. That's a good question. Yeah, where's the water? Nobody's used the water yet. Kind of weird, right? The metrics are from YouTube? Well, I'm using fucking Twitch metrics. But yeah, I guess he's probably using YouTube metrics. True. Bro. Thanks for the slime bleep bloop. That's not water, but it still works. Bro. Thanks for the water, Tanya. There you go. Now it's Water Wednesday, okay? Neko attempts a racing game. I could. I wouldn't be good at it. Are they humans though? Probably. Are you a human sensor? Bendelin uses YouTube. He is not human. Or sorry, he is human. Oh. I thought you were based for a second. It was water from a big city. Ew, gross. That's why it was green, I guess. You shampooed, you filthy fake credential holder. That's not me. That's people I work with. Anyway. Eewoo. Neko needs to race his chatters in Forza. We can call it a race war. That would be funny. If I ever play a racing game, I would name it Race War. Or I'd say, you know, #1 racist here. Hello, no, #1 racist here. Wait. Oh, I didn't watch the Asmon video. Where's the Asmon one? Wait, this is Reps at Death talking about the same shit we just watched, I think. It was Michigan water. Ew. Gross. The UN just got absolutely destroyed. I don't fucking care. Or I don't fucking know manga. I see. You can get Asmon clips if you want a short one. Is that a different channel? Yeah, I have Asmongold TV. Maybe I gotta get the maybe I gotta follow the Asmon Clips channel. Stop listening to millennials? Real. Well, that's the thing. Okay. Stop listening to the wrong millennials. Okay? Like, I'm a millennial. Hey, start listening to me. Sargon just put out a short video. Is it good, though? Hold on. Is it good, though? Sargon's sometimes put out crap, you know? Let's see. The Sargoy of Akkad. Sargoy of Kakad. Let's see what he's got. His videos are so dry, though, a lot of times. That's the part of the problem, is a lot of his videos are kind of very dry. The plot thickens at the Oxford Union. I don't know what that is. Sargoy of Applebee's, Sargon my balls, damn. Damn. Like, what is the Oxford Union? Oh, okay, so we got, I was disinvited from Oxford Union debates. 15 minutes about him being disinvited, okay. Then we've got 10 minutes of the plot thickens at the Oxford Union. So another 10 minutes about the same thing. Huh. I have such a good post dropping tomorrow. Yo, give us a sneak peek. What is it about? Education content. The fuck is the Oxford Union? That's a good question. Yeah, what is the Oxford Union? I'll look it up. Hold on. Oxford Union. Your official endorsement of Dr. Amy Acton. That sounds funny. It's in Reacts. What is? Oxford Union is apparently a debating society, or sorry, is a society, the Oxford Union Society is a debating society in the city of Oxford, England, whose membership is drawn primarily from the University of Oxford. I see. Said Oxford like 3 times. Nerd. Wow, what a nerd. Was on the Akkad Daily channel. The Oxford Union stuff is meh. Oh, where's the U Daily channel? You said it was in Reacts. I'll go take a look. What are you linking here? Hold on. Let me explain why you can't have a country. Alright, that sounds more interesting. Sure. Look, the thing is, Leaflet sells. I don't know. Does Sargon sell anymore? That's a face. That's a face for you. Hold on. You'll see it in a moment.
We are going to be dealing with the...
Jesus. Fucking Sargon jump scare. Hold on. Sargon was banned from Oxford? Sad. Yeah, basically. You like it dry? What the fuck, censor? That's kind of sick. And not in a good way. That's not like, yo, sick. No, it's like gross, bro. That's sick. Don't tell me that. You only know the Oxford comma? I don't even remember which one's... Is the Oxford comma the one that's like... Let's say you have a list of 3 things. You got like, I don't know, rice, meat, flour. And you have a comma between each of those 3. Is that the, like, before the and at the end? Is that the Oxford comma? Sargon of Apple Bapple. Sargoy of Snapple, maybe? Make the title Europe is Finished. Easy 5k views. True. True, that is a good idea. It's over. Europe is finished. I gotta write this down. It's good. It's good. That's like it's the SpongeBob meme. Write this down. Write that down. Or write that down. Write that down. I mean, it's so obvious. I don't know why I didn't think of it. But yeah, you're right. Europe is finished. Yes, like educational content, research streams, etc. What are you saying? Nothing. I don't know what you mean. Chameleon. Chameleon. That's what you're saying, right? Chameleon. What? I'm trying to remember how the Japanese say it. Hold on. Japanese say it weird. Chameleon, right? Is that right? Chameleon.
Chameleon.
Yeah, chameleon.
Chameleon. Chameleon. Chameleon.
Real. Anyway. Alright, we'll watch the Sargon vid, I guess. Kamehameha. Kame Dio. What? I'm going back to browsing Nick Andros on X. Why are you browsing Nick Andros? Isn't Nick Andros just threatening to rape Jewish people? Which is kind of, it's kind of based, but isn't Nick Andros just threatening to rape like Jewish people on X? 5 Daraz was that? Huh? Sucky 5 Dada. What the fuck? I had a teacher that pronounced it as Camelon. Camelon? Bro. Camelon. Chameleon Camelon. It's not very close. She was fucking retarded? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Alright, I'll shut up. That's okay. I mean, you can keep talking. That's okay. Oh. He is raping and you're kneeling? I see. Is there any more good post kick censor do you have? I like how I censor... Your name is fucking one-shotting me. I like how I shortened it to kick, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's censor. I like how I censored it to kick. No. I'm guessing you're not considering that video I reposted. Well, I'm saying that's an old video. Reposting doesn't help because, like, I saw that video. It's like, what, 5 minutes long? And it's like, there's not a lot of meat to it. It's like guy is old and is sad about being old, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. I saw it and I looked at it off stream and I was like, I don't know. Tiramisu kind of looks like Japanese, but it's Italian. True. But they don't really have a T sound. I mean, they kind of do, but like, it's unusual. But it does kind of look like it. Tiramisu. Stuttery, stammery, what? Stuttery, stammery bastard. Get a load of Biden over here. Over here, what? Stuttery, stammery bastard, get a load of Biden. Are you calling me Biden? What the fuck? Just don't get one shot? Alright. I'll get 3 shot. I'll get 4 shotted. Wait, I've already had like 4 shots though, I think. Did you already react to it or walk it offline? I walked it offline. I watched it briefly. I skimmed it. Like, I was looking at it offline, like, is this good to watch? And I was like, not really. Can you say Corn Pop was a bad dude in your best Biden voice? I don't know what Biden... can't remember what he sounds like. How do you do like a Biden? Does he talk like this, like an old man? Like, hey guys, I'm Biden. Like, I can't do a good Biden. Hey, Corn Pop was a bad dude. Like, it doesn't work. It's not even good. Come on, man. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Come on, man. Like, it's bad. I know. Is it because he's black? It's not because he's black. It's just, it's a short video about getting old. I don't know. What am I going to say about, like, all right, we'll watch it. We're watching it right now. To prove I'm not a racist, all right? We're watching the video. I've been cornered and accused of being racist. We'll watch the video. Fine. All right. All right. But you are okay. I am, but like, you know, he can't call me that. He's black. No. Sorry. You can't call me racist. He can't call me racist. He's black. He's not allowed to. Penis Monkey after. Do you have it ready? I'll look at Penis Monkey. As long as it's not TOS.
Why am I getting
Sorry. Fall off a bike? Why? React to my non-tent goy boarding video about copyright music? What? Do you have one? Oh wait, I saw you posted that. You're non-tent, but you're self-admitting it's non-tent though. Any other reacts caught your attention? Well, I was gonna do the Sargon video, but I don't know. You mean that are already posted? I didn't really. Hold on. She planned to kill a boy to resurrect the Sandy Hook. What? The Sandy Hook shooter. What the fuck? That sounds like content. That's 34 minutes though. It's more cop slot. Did you post something in the Rex? Let's see. Jump change. Celeb recommends Asmongold to spend $2 million a year. That could have been good, I guess. Toxic positivity. That might have been good. Tank keeps posting these like videos from Basic Logic, which have like these like kind of like edge case racy like thumbnails, and I'm like, I don't know if that's good to watch. Accents don't work with Neko's voice changer? Damn. You're right, though. Corn Pop is a cool dude with 5 daughters. Does he really have 5 daughters? Or you mean Corn Pop in your chat, or you mean Corn Pop as in Biden? Is that the fucking Penis Monkey? I don't want to watch it. Your response? He's too drunk for sarcasm. True. The wheels have fallen off. Like, cannot into sarcasm. What was the sarcasm? Which part was Which part was the sarcasm? Reacting to the non-tent? Speaking of cop slop, Jim Can't Swim's 2 most recent videos are top notch. Ah, sounds interesting. Yakub be praised. His videos are for the past 2 years. Wait, so his videos for the past 2 years. Top notch, you saying? Yours was the sarcasm? About the 5 daughters? But you were not the one who said that, were you? Front Toward was the one that said react to my non-tent, though. Watch the Penis Monkey, Neko, smile. I still don't think it's a good idea, bro. Why do you give me 2 different links to Penis Monkey? Very scary. Alright, I'll grab it. I don't think it's gonna be worth... It's certainly not worth making a video about. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you what. It's not worth making a video about, certainly. It's fucking... I gotta verify my age. I can't watch it. It's an age verification. I can't watch it. I'm not old enough. I'm not old enough to watch the Penis Monkey, okay? I'm sorry. VPN? I don't have a VPN, though. Yours refers to Corn Pop. Gotcha. It was the Cairo snowboarding whole time. Was it, though? Jiggling. Wait, YouTube, fuck it. Alright, I can watch it on... I guess I can watch the... You embedded it, right? You embedded it on Discord. I can watch it on Discord, I guess. I don't really want to, but I could. Hang on. Alright. We got enough videos for the end of the stream, I think. We got too many, actually. Alright, so this is the Penis Monkey. I've been told this is very scary. Are you ready? Don't pee your pants. It's very scary, okay? You ready? Wait, why is it not showing? Oh, I'm doing window I gotta do display capture. Hold on. There we go. It's super scary. That's why I posted a video and recommended smile. I see. You've had scarier shits. Don't worry. Okay, thanks. What if your shits were just like really scary though? Okay.
One night, I was driving home after my job as a penis inspector. It's not the best job, but it gets the bills paid. While I was driving, I saw a strange creature crouch over on my rear view mirror. At first I thought it was a small child, or a homeless man with dwarfism, but when I got out of my Bugatti to get a closer look at the
Using a
creature,
Bugatti?
it turned out to be something much, much different. It turned out to actually be the penis monkey.
No!
A legendary creature known to attack penis inspectors during a full moon.
Oh my god, not the
But
penis
I didn't
inspector.
know those stories were true, until now. When the penis monkey noticed my presence, it stood up on its hind legs, and I was able to get a good look at its horrifying appearance. It was over 9 feet tall, perfect dick-sucking height.
Wait, what? It was over 9 feet tall, perfect dick-sucking height. Okay, do you mean like for him to suck the penis monkey's dick, I guess? Turns out it's about what we would expect, apparently. Balls. You're still here trying to get rid of a headache? Gotcha. You know, I ought to clap and congratulate you. You managed to figure out a way to wiggle out of React. It's almost respectable, but you're still not beating the racist allegation. I'm going to get to it. It's on my list. 9 feet tall, but as small like a dwarf, huh? Maybe. Bugatti. Yeah, it's a Bugatti. A Bugatti.
Curly brown pubic hair all over its body, big glowing red eyes, a long 15-foot-long tail with a penis head at the end, and a giant 7-foot-long cock. The penis monkey looked at me menacingly with its large demon-like eyes, and it began to speak to me in a low-pitched yet sexy voice.
Sexy?
I will be your daddy tonight.
Damn.
And at that moment, I knew what the penis monkey wanted to do to me. I bolted to my car, but before I could touch the handle, the penis monkey got a hold of me, and it began to fuck me furiously.
Whoa.
I tried to scream,
This shit would go
but the
hard in
penis
middle
monkey
school,
released
true.
fleshy white
Middle school
tendrils
lunch
from its
table.
tail, which it wrapped around my mouth so I couldn't speak. The penis monkey
Take it
fucked
back
me
more
for over
metaphorically?
45
Okay.
minutes, and at that point I was at the point of death from internal bleeding. But that was when the penis monkey unwrapped its tendrils from my mouth and it stopped fucking me. It wasn't finished with me yet though. It proceeded to rip off my flaccid 3-inch penis and shove it down my throat.
Damn.
I was at the verge of choking, but then I spat the slimy cock onto the penis monkey's face, which seriously pissed it off.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
It threw me into a pine tree with a force that almost destroyed my ass, but before it could grab me, I built enough courage to run to my car, almost as fast as Usain Bolt. I could hear the penis monkey chasing me like a Roblox avatar, as a giant NBA player-sized phallus dragged across the ground gracefully like a massive snake. But before the penis monkey could get to me, I opened the car door, locked it and drove off.
Whoa. The
As I was
Bugatti.
beginning to think I was safe, I heard a loud thump coming from the top of my car, and that was when I realized the penis monkey was on my car. The monkey began tearing the car ceiling apart with its razor-sharp claws, while proclaiming the words,
Sleeper.
"We
Blame
didn't even
Tanya.
get to do round 2 yet." So I swerved continuously, and I was able to get the penis monkey off my car. I heard it slamming against a tree at a force that would easily destroy its balls. Thinking I was safe, I drove back to my house as fast as I could, so the penis monkey couldn't catch up to me. And it worked. Well, I thought it worked. When I got home, I slowly opened the front door to my house, only to reveal that the penis monkey was fucking my wife.
What?
When the
Bro.
monkey noticed me, it slowly removed its throbbing penis monkey penis from my wife's vagina, and
What?
it spoke.
What did I just get
"Who's
flashed?
the driver now, kitten?"
Bruh. What did I just get flashed, huh? Do I want to... Is it going to be TOS if I stop on whatever just flashed on screen for 1 frame? I'm glad I got the penis monkey off. Right? Is that a picture of the penis monkey? Is that the penis monkey?
Vagina, and it spoke.
You never noticed that?
"Who's the driver now, kitten?" When the penis monkey called me kitten, I for some reason became extremely horny, so my first reaction was to think to myself, I bet he'd be good at doing the pull-out method, but as it turned out, the penis monkey could read my mind, so it quickly lunged at me, and it began giving me the pull-out method, while fingering my butthole, to stimulate my prostate gland. My wife was
How
so
does
shocked
the video
from
get
the
a
sight
picture of
she saw
Ivan?
that
That's a good
she had a
question.
heart attack and died. I was absolutely
Ivan,
distraught
are you
for
the
my
penis
wife,
monkey?
but that didn't stop the penis monkey from shoving its penis-shaped tail into my mouth, while giving me the pull-out method. This went on for 7.5 hours. At that point I was so exhausted from fucking that I felt like I was about to die, and at that moment, I collapsed on the floor, and the last thing I saw was the penis monkey. Covering me in his fleshy white tendrils, like a spider wrapping web around its prey.
See.
It did this while proclaiming the words, "Don't worry little one, when you awaken, you will be as hot as me." At that point, I already blacked out. But before I thought I was dead, I woke up. By the looks of it, I was in some kind of hard, waxy cocoon. After some struggling,
watching the penis
I managed to break free of my prison, and I found myself in a large dark area that looked like something out of the game Scorn.
Scorn?
I saw other people like me,
Scorn
covered
mentioned?
in that
So
same waxy,
obscure.
web-like substance that I was in. I fell to the ground, but it wasn't my hands that caught my fall. Instead, what used to be my hands were now penises.
What?
And that was when I saw a reflection of myself in
Oh
a puddle
my
of white
God.
substance, and at that moment I was absolutely petrified. I wasn't a normal human like I used to be. I was now a penis monkey, and I was really horny.
What the fuck? Oh my god, he became the penis monkey? Bro, I didn't see that coming. Neither did he. Ha ha ha, right? You'll give him the grapefruit. What's the grapefruit method? I don't know the grapefruit method. Clap. It was beautiful. That was the end, right? Rip. Such a lovely story. What a great story. I agree. Damn. They don't make them like they used to. You know, that was pretty spooky. Good creepypasta. Okay. Well, that was a penis monkey. What's this? New link in chat. What is this? New phone, who dis? Let's see. Oh. It's just, yeah. Basically how you feel after it, right? You really just be clicking random links. To be fair, that's probably bad. That is probably a bad habit to have. True. You need some bleach after listening to this? Well, here we're listening to the bleach right now. If I didn't have to worry about copyright, I would just play the intro to Bleach, the anime. But I'm like, here's your Bleach. Average tech industry worker. Yeah, true. Smile. But yeah, you can blame Tanuith for that. Tanuith really wanted us to listen to Penis Monkey. I won't share anymore because it's bad. It should be verified by mod or something. True. I mean, if I had a bigger stream, I probably would. Like, if I had a stream that was like double this size, I probably would have it go through someone. Neknek gets content cucked by one YouTube video viewership? What do you mean? Look at me with my should-isms. What happened to me? Good question. Alright, well, okay, here's what do we got here? I already looked at. Alright, we got some. This is the. Okay, IFan can't call me racist now, okay? Even though I am, we're gonna watch this, and IFan can't call me racist anymore, okay? Real. Okay? It's a 4-minute video. Alright, this is by, I guess, Yo-Yo808, never heard of it, but, Confessions of an Unk. I'm assuming this is uncle, short for uncle, unk status, you know, old people. Zoomer lingo. So, I'm an unk, you know, I'm unk status. Maybe I'll like, jive with the message, let's see.
Why am I getting called an unk by people in their 20s, bro? I'm 25! Like, I'm by no means young.
He's 25? Bruh. Alright. Alright, me like 10 years later. Like, bruh. He's got like, I've got like, around 10 years on him. 27's unk? Yeah. You can't call yourself unk at 25. Fuck off. What am I gonna call? You're not unk. You're not unk, no. 25 is not unk. How could IFN call you racist after you watch Penis Monkey? That's a good question.
But I'm not geriatric or anything. My knees work. I'm strong. I'm athletic. But I guess I can feel my body getting older. Like, the gears ain't as oiled up as they used to be. The funny thing about aging is how...
This music I think is from that game. What's the name of that game I played? I played the demo of it, where you like, it's all green. It's a visual novel. You can choose whether to let people inside the house. They ask you, "Are you alone?" You know that game. This background music is from that game. Is he kidding? At 25? I guess not. He shouldn't be feeling like geriatric. He shouldn't be feeling like himself, like his bones getting older, his muscles. 25 is still like, you're in your peak years, you know? 25, you should be in your peak. Don't give me this, you're feeling old at 25. Come on now. You don't feel anything different than I did at 18? Yeah, 25 is not fucking old. You should be at the top of your game. Like at 25, you should be fine. You should be slowing down at about 30. At about 30, you'll be slowing down. 25 though, no. That's male peak. You felt shit your whole life, so maybe he's different. Maybe.
Slowly it happens. You don't peep you're getting old until something reminds you. Like, I saw a picture of a 2000 Camry next to a 2025 one, and I just thought, bro,
you weren't alive in 2000. Wait, bro's 25? Bro was born on like fucking 2001. He was born in 2001. He's like, I feel so old. Fuck off, bro. What?
My spleen is the same model as this fucking bucket. Like, I was alive long enough for this to turn into this. My pancreas ain't even pushed to start. My gallbladder got manual roll down windows, bro. I'm cooked.
6'7".
Gradual. Getting old is like...
Is that him?
Sorry. Getting old is like taking back shots from a man with a small peen.
What?
You don't realize it's happening until you look back. I've accepted my unk status, bro. I'm not here to...
Why does he draw himself like a chibi, though? Why? He draws himself like a chibi, but he's like, I'm unk status. Your car's a 2001? Damn. Damn, your car's unk status. You're 28 and you've gotten hurt more times this year than from 16 to 27. I mean, you're nearing 30. And 30's not like, you know, crazy old. But like you are, that's where your body starts to kind of go a little bit downhill. You have a lot of athletes who are like still doing fucking amazing at 30. But like, unless you keep up, unless you do exercises, 30 is where a lot of people tend to like slowly feel themselves get kind of worse. But like 25 is fucking, you're fine. There's no one should be feeling old at 25. Come on now.
Complain about being old. I'm here to talk about the process of how it felt getting there. The first thing you feel when you get older,
you stop, you're right, you move, you're good.
Pain.
True.
Almighty push.
Naruto reference. Yeah, he's a black weeb, 100%.
It starts hurting, bro. Like, you can't take impact like you used to. Y'all remember jumping off of swings at peak terminal velocity?
This is someone who's supposed to be in their peak condition, LARPing. He's LARPing as an unk. Come on now. Fuck off.
I'd fling myself 15 feet in the air, do a double flip, and just boom. Take that shit.
Tom Brady was quarterback until like 46. Yeah, I mean, if you stick with like, if you actually keep training, if you keep doing exercise, you can still be fucking good. Like, you don't have to degrade at 30. But you may have to work harder than you would have had you been like working out at 25 versus working out at 30. It's easier at 25.
Straight to the ACL. And then run away and start playing sharks and minnows like nothing happened. The only thing fueling my body being a cheese stick, cafeteria pizza, and a chewed up Capri Sun straw. Now, I jump off of an active volcano before I jump off of a swing, because at least jumping into lava results in instant death. I have the high ground, Anakin. I hate you! Ah! Ooh. If I jumped off a swing at 25, I'd be feeling that knee pain till death do us part. You cannot fall often as an adult. Like, I ain't gonna lie, past the age of 25, you can...
Bruh, you should not be... I don't know what's wrong with this guy, but you should not be feeling like near permanent knee pain jumping off a swing at 25 and you're feeling knee pain. That's a you problem.
Get 3 lives, bro. Like 3 falls before you croak. I slipped on a water bottle one time and landed in that pose that Vulgars be in, and I haven't recovered since. 2 more of those and my inventory gonna be hitting the ground with my body. You experience pain completely different.
Black tongue crack, by the way,
You
damn.
go from saying, ow, my finger, to, my back. Another thing you feel when you get older is tired. I used to fuel my body off of straight BS when I was starting out on YouTube. I mean, I was broke. I ain't had a choice. Like, I'd wake up at 5 a.m., get to work at 6 a.m., work from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., get home at 3 p.m., and then from 3 p.m. to 1 a.m., I'm animating, and then I'd go to sleep for 2 hours and then do the whole thing again. All of that off of ramen, a chicken breast, and 5-hour energy. Now, I'll eat 3 fully macronutrient.
I mean, you couldn't do that for multiple days. Doubtful. Extreme doubt you could do that more than 2 days. Even 1 day is extreme doubt. You're saying you did that for one, like I guess, okay, I mean 2 days. You did that for 1 day, you did 2 hours, then the next day you did 2 hours? No fucking chance. No fucking chance you did 2 hours of sleep 2 days in a row. This is what happens when black people, when they grow up watching DBZ. Real? You jumped off the tailgate of a truck for 7 straight years and you're only just now starting to feel it?
Meals a day and still not be able to function past the hour of 10 p.m. I take naps
Destroyed
in
enemy
chairs now. That is old. It just comes with the territory, bro. Again,
He's
2000s
LARPing.
Camry interior. And I know you're probably watching this like, damn, that's gonna be me one day. But it's really not that bad, bro. The internet does this thing where it demonizes age, even though—
That's you fucking idiot. That's you right now. This is you. You're exaggerating. You're a fucking 25-year-old acting like you're a fucking 45-year-old. That is you. You are the one demonizing it. You're the one you're LARPing as someone who's old. You're 25, bro.
To me personally, I think people are just kidding and it's not that serious. But to anyone who has seen one too many Unk memes and is a little scared of getting older, I need you to know it's okay, because a lot of cool things come with age. And the sooner you accept that you're gonna age, you gain perspective. Aging never ends. Life doesn't end after your 20s. I'm 25. In 25 years,
For a second, he flashed a skull on screen. For a second, I thought he was gonna say life doesn't end at death. I was like, what? Oh my god, what? Nah, man, they be poisoning us, bruh. True.
From now, I'm gonna look back and be like, damn, I was young. And then 25 years from then, I'm gonna look back at the nurses about to wipe my butt because I'm a geezer. But we have time, man. Smell the roses.
Dead.
He lived a good long life, didn't he?
He will
a good
be
25.
missed.
Not a lot of people can say that.
Bro, I'm not dying. I'm 25.
Bro's also not old. This is not Unk status. Alright, I see. What else this guy's got? I mean, that's kind of alright, I guess. What? Come on, bruh, what? What did I say? A lot of cool things come with age. I can't think of a single goddamn thing. Yeah, the cool things stop at 21. At 21 is when the cool things stop. I mean, 25, one could argue maybe like renting a car, but like I never had an issue renting a car before 25. So I don't know. I don't know where they get this thing where you need to be 25 to rent, because I've never had an issue renting a car before 25. So as far as I know, the cool things really stop at 21. After that, it's whatever. The older I get, the more I notice and learn. That's good. Yeah, never stop learning. Never stop, training your brain. Never stop training your body, and you'll feel young well into your like fucking 40s probably. If it doesn't mean legal requirements, then no, there's nothing cool about aging. There's nothing cool about aging. I mean, up until like, okay, even then, like 20 is fine. 20, 25, or no, even 25 is fine. That's fine. Noticing seems to be more of a curse, not a benefit. True. Yeah, anyway. This guy is like crying over being Unk status. He's 25. All right, give him another 10 years. See how he feels. He's not Unk status, and he doesn't even know. What did the comments say? Yeah, don't worry, you're not Unk yet. Oh, that's his comment, is it? He's not Unk. You're not Unk. You fucking... I hate this. Don't worry, gang. You're not Unk yet. I'm Unk. No, you're a fucking 25-year-old loser. You're not Unk. Fuck off. Yeah, 25 is young, dog. That's pissing me off more than anything. No one in fucking Earth, no one on fucking Earth said 25 is Unk. And if they said that, then they're fucking retarded. Anyway. What else we got? Do we want to go through the, well, it's basically end of stream time. I can go through the Sargon video, but like, this is probably the last thing then. Sure, it's 10 minutes. I mean, I'll probably end up making it like 20 minutes, but give me another hug. Thank you. Thank you for the hug, Tailgater. Neck, when's the real voice redeem? That's a good question. I gotta work on it. I gotta make a note. Hold on, I'll make a note on that. I don't know how to do it. How do I do real voice? Like, I actually don't know how to do that. I'll have to look into it. Like, make a redeem for like voice changer. Voice change redeem. Anyway, there's probably a way to do it. Thank you, Neko. I'll tell you in DM. Tell me what. Oh, well, also, I saw you said you stopped making hot chocolate. You need to catch you watching this. I would have missed it for the world. Thank you, by the way. Also, news as of now, I am the official runner of the all-new Neanderthal Twitter account. I didn't know there was a Twitter account. That's cool. Good job. To the bottom of my heart, thank you for being such a wonderful person towards someone like me all the time. No worries. Yeah. Anytime. All right, we'll do this one last video, and then we'll call it. So we got a Sargon vid. Hold on. Is it already ready? Is it already ready? Do I have everything set? I think I do. Okay. Okay, we've got Let Me Explain Why You Can't Have a Country by Akkad Daily. I don't know if it's a stream highlight or something. I don't know. I don't usually watch Sargon of Akkad videos, but you know. I mean, I used to watch them way back in the day. Way back in the Gamergate days. Back in like 2014, I used to watch Sargon's content, so it's been a while. Let's see what he has to say.
We are going to be dealing with the fallout of the 20th century for years. And a lot of the time we don't even realize that's what we're dealing with. Here's an example.
Although, let me speed him up a bit, because I think you might talk slow. I speed up a lot of people, by the way. 1.5 might be good, right? Is that too fast? Go.
That I'm going to use for this video.
No,
because it's just one of those things where I'm just sick to the back teeth.
Pre-Unk Neko.
Yasmin Alibaba here, right?
Yasmin Alibaba. That's a name. Yasmin Alibaba, or Alibaba Brown. That's Alibaba Brown. He misread it.
She is, as Wikipedia tells us, a columnist for the High Paper and the Evening Standard. She's a commentator on immigration, diversity, and multiculturalism issues. She's the founder of British Muslims for Secular Democracy. Blah, 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 blah. Not interested at all. Real. She's never said anything interesting in her entire career. And I'm just so tired of her. I'm so tired of her hectoring the British public. Because she doesn't have a country, you can't have a country. That's what her entire political commentary...
Does she not have a country? What do you mean? It says she was born into an Indian community, Kampala, Uganda. Uganda still exists, does it not? Do I misunderstand what the hell Uganda's history is? Maybe I do. I don't know. You think you did that on purpose? Like Chinese Amazon? Probably. That would make sense.
Comes down to, right? As you can see, she was born in 1949 to the Indian community in Uganda. Her family is
women in position of power,
and she was expelled from Uganda by Idi Amin during his expulsion of the Asians. And so you are...
Expulsion of the Asians. We have the Euroid use of Asian again. Euroid use of Asian. She is a Muslim, Indian, Asian, by the way.
Not allowed a country because for some reason she didn't go back to India. She came to Britain, and my goodness, wasn't
this is the face of an Asian? When you think Asian, you think that face, right? Sargon looks more Asian right now. that's a joke.
This a bad mistake. So anyway, she's written this article. She is constantly arguing with some radical fringe of the right that exists almost exclusively in her own fever dreams.
Britain's ethno-nationalists demand racial purity, but their fever dream is wrong. This is what this is part of what I don't like about Sargon. Sargon will preach like he'll do a lot of different like far right talking points, but then he'll be like, "But I'm not that far right. But I'm not that far right. No. But this is too far." Like he'll literally say, "This is too far." And I think more recently, he's moved to the right. He's moved further right as time has gone on. But part of the reason I stopped watching Sargon is he was kind of like a fence riding kind of cuck for a long while. In the sense that he's like, look at all these problems with England. Look at these problems with the UK. Look at all these immigration problems. But I can't be that far right. But I'm not racist. But I'm not. He won't take that extra step. He's like, I want to be a good guy. I want to be a good guy. Boy, I mean, no. He wants to be a good boy, and he just wants to push like kosher right wing.
In the caricature that she tries to put up. And I'm just so...
Like, oh my god, wouldn't it be insane if there were British ethno-nationalists? No, that's a fever dream. That's insane. That doesn't exist. It should, though. Shouldn't it? Shouldn't you be saying, yes, that should exist? You should be saying, it doesn't exist, but it should.
Tired of it. I'm so tired of this. I'm going to ascribe to you a ridiculous standard, and that means I've explained your identity to you, and how it includes me, and why you aren't allowed your own country, why you must now have unlimited immigration, because if you don't, I'm worried you'll do to me what Idi Amin did to me. And to be honest with you, I don't think that's very likely. But as immigration continues, I think it becomes more and more and more likely. And I think that the more you pile in foreigners who damage the sense of identity and the sense of national possession, and as I coined it a while ago with Andrew Gold, the demographic security of the British people in their own homeland, I think that what she thinks is a very negative end result comes closer and closer and closer and closer. Look at the way again, it's just a phenomenal caricature of what the right-wing position is and all of these things. The new band of ethno-nationalists rising in this country. I mean, who is she talking about? Like, who is she? Like, she is referring to, again, a tiny fringe of people. Whereas...
Okay, and should they be a tiny fringe? Like, Sargon. Should they be a tiny fringe? Or should they be more? Like, how about you give your opinion on it? You give your take. All right. You're saying she's like, attacking this small far-right fringe, right? What is your opinion? What do you think? Do you think that should be fringe? Do you think it should be more mainstream? Do you think maybe that small fringe should be larger? What is your take? Because he's just kind of skipping over that.
Most people just want to have their own country. British ethnos want to, quote, decontaminate this land. Who has said that? Who has said that? Taking literally the Steve Law's position, the most extreme far... I mean, there just isn't a position further...
Steve Law is too far from Sargon. Sargon's cucked.
To the right than Steve Law's on this. Unless you're a reform councillor, and presenting it as if this is the normal...
Wait a minute. Okay. I'm not much into UK politics. I know they have a reform party. I know there's another party. There's like two different right-wing parties, I think, that are vying for power. One is reform. One is UKIP, I think? I don't know. Is Sargon really against the further right party? If so, then yeah, he's more cucked than I thought.
Opinion. They want to decontaminate this land, banish mixed-race families and immigrants who are not Celtic or Anglo-Saxon stock. No, I don't think anyone's really saying that. Like, nobody of any caliber and seriousness is saying that, but maybe in a generation or two they will be saying that because of people like you.
And is that a bad thing? Sargon, give a fucking take. Reformer is Nigel Farage against immigration, but not against the legal ones. Restore is the deport and... Okay, so which one is Sargon, I guess? Is he restore or is he reform? So restore is the further far right one. Restore is the one that wants remigration, right? Whereas reform's just like, no, you can replace us, but you have to replace us legally. You're not sure where he stands? I see. Well, so far it's sounding like he's reform. So far. We'll see. I mean, previously he was part of UKIP for a brief amount of time, which was Nigel Farage's party. Reform is kind of like our rhinos. Restore is the good one. Sargon and the Lotus Eaters have campaigned for Restore. Oh, really? Okay. Well, okay, that's better than I thought. We'll see. I mean, he's not wowing me on his speech, on his dialogue here, but we'll see.
To make Great Britain ethnically pure again. I mean, no one's really ever claimed Britain is ethnically pure. It's always been Celts, Anglo-Saxons, Danes, and the other, Brythonics or whoever else. No one's said anything about purity. What they've said is, this is our country, Right? There has been an ethnogenesis here of the Anglo-Saxons and the Celts forming the English, and then you had the Welsh, the Scottish, which is...
All right, you're splitting straws now. You're splitting straws. You know when... All right,
the Irish and the Picts, and whatever, forming the ethnogenesis of the Scottish.
Restorers where Leaflet got the Quangos from? Really? Okay.
And that's fine. We've been fine with it. We're not like, yeah, okay, we need to like do blood tests and things like this, and nonsense like that. This is just our land, and it always has been our land, and now it's being taken away from us incrementally through immigration. And your objection to that is Yasmin going, well, you can't do that, you can't do that, you're a racist. You just want like some sort of Nazi bloodline purity nonsense. Like, no, Yasmin, we don't want this. We just want to know that our countries will belong.
Like Sargon's the kind of person that's like still afraid to be called a Nazi. He's like, yes, I want a white... He wants to phrase it in pretty language. He wants to phrase it in, like... He wants to be extremely careful. He wants to be like, no, hold on. No, I'm not a racist. No, I'm not a Nazi. Yes, all your terminology is affecting my dialogue. Yes, everything you're saying is making me re-step and question my sentencing or how I'm phrasing it. But effectively, what he wants is that. He does want a white Britain. Or at least mostly white. As far as I can tell. He does want that. But he doesn't want to be called a Nazi. He doesn't want to be called a racist. He wants to be very careful.
To us, long after we've passed. That's all we're asking for. There are problems with this feverish dream that you've made up in your head. These isles were never pure. Nobody has ever said they were. Nobody has ever said they were. As Ben McIntyre wrote in the Times in 2010, wave after wave of people came to these shores. Romans, Normans, Lascars, Gypsies, Chinese, Africans, Saxons, West Indians. Yeah, but most of them weren't.
Okay, but it's so... Europe has a big issue, like... Europe in general, part of the reason Europe has the issue it has is because like, what? You're like a slightly different shade of white. We are eternal enemies. You're like, yo, I'm German and you're, I can't speak. I'm England and you're French. We are eternal enemies. I'm German and you're English. We are eternal, it's like, I'm Scottish and you're English. We are eternal enemies. It's like, guys, you are fucking basically the same thing. Calm down. You're basically the same thing. It is like the inter-Asian racism, kinda. You have bigger problems at this point. At this point, you kind of need like a white alliance. You kind of need like a European alliance, if you will. An EU, if you will. No.
Invited. And the last serious population movement before the 21st century were the Normans. Like, that's, like, literally, like, this...
I'm Catholic and you're Protestant, screams and car bombs. Basically, yeah.
The most serious thing that had happened in 1,000 years happened just now. For some reason, within my living memory. Like, when I left school, when I was at school, when I was like, 10, 12 years old, something like that, right? England was something like 93% English. When I left school, it was something like 93% English. And now, it's probably about 70% English. If, Miss Alibaba, you can't understand the problem with that, that's not my problem, right? I don't care. I'm not having this. I mean, look at
the problem is it is your problem. It is your problem. And she's making it your problem. What are you going to do about it?
Look at the numbers she's given here. In 1500 AD, there were 3,000 foreigners in London, 6% of the population. Yeah, and 6% of the population being foreigners is pretty much what a lot of people would like to return to. Right? That would guarantee the demographic security of the English in England, of whoever else, wherever else, and no one would think twice about it.
There are schools in England that have 0% English children across the country, all foreigners. Yeah, it's fucked. They're in a bad situation.
It wouldn't be that there was a rising tide of the far right. I mean, what we've learned from the local elections recently is the country is just shifting to the right. Like, huge gains are being made on the right, and they're not being gained in the same way on the left. People are changing their minds on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Look at this next one. In the Gentleman's Magazine, they estimated that 20,000 black people lived in the capital in 1764. In 1764, right, London was 750,000 people, and 20,000 of them, and again, that's if we assume the maximum assumption here, were black, as in came from the colonies or from Africa.
There were 99. London was 99% white.
Proportion. It's manageable because the numbers are small enough. If, for example, the capital becomes 2/3 foreign and only 1/3 native, which is the current state of play, you can see why people are like, okay, this has got to change. We cannot go on like this. And if you can't even be vaguely sympathetic, because again, you're a person without a country. You've never had a country. And
Uganda, it says right there, Kampala, Uganda. But anyway.
I assume you don't know what it means to
send her back to Uganda.
Like, when Idi Amin kicked the Asians out of Africa, he did it for the same reason that he kicked out the white population, and also for the same reason that the Indians kicked out the white population of India. They wanted their own country. And weirdly enough, there's an interview of Idi Amin in 1977 Because this all happened about the time that Enoch Powell gave his Rivers of Blood speech, right? And this is about a decade afterwards. But the Indians were kicked out of Uganda around the time that Enoch Powell gave his Rivers of Blood speech, and Idi Amin respected Enoch Powell. I mean, look what he's saying here: London for Londoners, Scottish for Scottish, Wales for Welsh, Uganda for Ugandans. Where should Yasmin Ali Baba's family have gone to?
Uganda.
This is what I've talked about many times, which is the thymotic principle of nationhood. The idea that the thymotic part of your soul is connected, its collective part, and is connected to the dignity and well-being of your group. Whatever you think your group is, and the pride and the security you receive from it.
Still happen in Africa too. They hate foreigners there, except there's less laws and rules, so there's a lot of murder and mobs. Yeah, sounds about right.
Pride in
I believe
it.
it.
The security that you receive from it are all a part of your own self-perception in the world. And that's what these decolonization movements are about. That's what the decolonization movement in India was about, Yasmin. And so he says, well, look, these countries should be for their people. That's the thymotic nationalist principle expressing itself in his day, in his country, as it is in our day and in our country. There were mass movements of people in the 20th century because this is an intrinsic part of the human condition. And I swear to God, Yasmin, I reckon that if India was being colonized by the Brits, you'd be like, yeah, no, they were right to kick them out before and they should be kicking them out again. You would absolutely have a concern for that. But because that's not happening to your people, and it is happening to my people, you are completely unsympathetic, and you commit your entire professional life to trying to undermine our claim to nationhood. As if we've ever built our claim to nationhood on the purity of our blood, which is nonsense. It's about the collective ownership of us and not you.
Yeah, he's stuck on the blood thing though. Like, why not? Why not base it on purity? Or why not base it on having like English heritage? Is that a problem? Because he's like he wants to have it while claiming he's not. He really wants to have it, but not. He doesn't want to be like. He's like, I want to be an ethno-nationalist, but I don't want to be a Nazi. He's like stuck in this weird like fucking purgatory, like middle ground where he's like. It's a very weird stance.
Put simply, I think it's deeply unfair that because Yasmin Ali Baba's family were part of the imperial colonial apparatus of the British Empire, that I shouldn't get to have a country, that my children shouldn't get to have a country. She knows that she is trying to essentially recreate the British Empire in Britain, the final territory to be occupied by the imperial apparatus, which loves to use people from all over the world as long as it gets them as human capital to put through its institutions. It doesn't care. Well, I care. The normal British people care, like the people in his day cared. Like the people in India cared. All of these things matter. This is a perennial principle of humanity that you actually can't just wish away through liberal mysticism.
Yeah, what if we were the ethno-nationalists without the ethno-nationalism? Right, that's Sargon. And it makes about as much sense as that statement.
And it will resolve itself. So better that it resolves itself peacefully and consensually through reasonably understanding that this is a part of human nature than trying to resist this part of human nature and forcing the issue, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know. Sargon's still Sargon. Like, he hasn't changed that much. He's like moved. The Overton window's moved, and he's moved with it. But even despite that, he's still extremely afraid of being called of being called a Nazi. He's still afraid. And it's a little bit pathetic. But I guess he's saying further right stuff, you know. Sargon of 2014 would call modern Sargon a Nazi. So he would have denounced modern day Sargon. So I don't know. That's annoying. But I mean, he's correct in this regard. What he said about this is correct for the most part, at least. It's also tiresome. I guess I'll subscribe to it because maybe there'll be more content in the future that I can react to, but yeah. That's Sargon, alright. What do you say, Outfan? I know you technically have collabed with Red Miku before in the past, but I just want in the future, near future, a solo collab with the Nazi. Just the Nazi and Neko, no one else. I mean, I could do it. I'd be down to do a solo collab, but like, right now the problem is Miku doesn't really stream anymore. Right now, Miku's kind of like more like focused on work and stuff. I don't think Miku even streams like on Saturdays anymore. Maybe he does. I don't know. But yeah, I'd be down to do something. Still happening in Africa too. They hate foreigners there. Oh, I read that. Guy's busy with whatever he's doing, yeah. Working shit. Yeah, I mean, because he recently got a new job and he recently moved, I think. So he's still getting set up. He's still kind of getting comfortable with his new job. I think once he's back, like, doing his Saturday streams again, at least, it's probably, like, a good time to say, hey, you know, you want to come on my stream? You want to collab or something? We can do, like, a dual React stream. That'd be the easiest thing, I think. I have never actually used my, because I paid for Live 2D Studio, but I've never actually used the collab function, so that could be a good use of it. I don't know. I'd have to use one of the flat, you know, Live 2D avatars, which I still need to work on, but balls. He's playing Heartopia the odd time, but I imagine he's tired from work or something. It would be good to see the guy come back. True. Yeah, he is playing a lot of he was playing a lot of Heartopia. Balls. Real balls. Anywho, I went a bit late. I keep going, like, I used to stop at 11. Now I keep pushing it a little longer. So, but I guess I'll try and sleep in tomorrow to make up for this. Anyway, thank you very much to everyone that stopped by today. Thank you very much to those that are still with me right now here in the Twitch chat. We have, wait, why does my chat look like that? That's weird. Anyway, right now we have Diamond, Frag, IDM, Bleep Bloop, Sippy, Front Towards Enemy, I have Fan Williams, Kairu, Tanuith, and Band the Man. Thank you guys, appreciate you. In the YouTube chat, we had Tailgater, Mississippi Gonzo, and I think that's it. That's it for YouTube. In the Kick chat, we had Kick Sensor, Gator Fornicator. That was a new one for Kick chat, at least. And that's it for the Kick chat. Oh, Bandaman was in there once for one message. Anyway, if I forgot someone, I'm sorry. I don't mean to forget people, but it happens sometimes. So thank you to those I may have forgotten. I hope you guys all have a good night, or good morning, or good afternoon, regardless of whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope I'll be seeing you soon. Until next time, guys. Peace out. Peace. See you later. See you tomorrow. GN. I'm going to put up a poll. I'll put up a poll in the Discord to vote for tomorrow. What if you guys would rather see gaming or React, since I fucked up the schedule. But yeah, get some rest. I'll get the rest. I'll be sleeping in. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Good night. Goodbye. Peace.